We got rain last night, and the rain, they said last night, actually was good. It kind of cleaned up the Canadian smoke air, or the wildfire air. But they say that today and tomorrow, because tomorrow is supposed to be really warm. It's going to be really hot. Temperatures in the high 80s. Could be a rough day. All right, it's Mojo in the morning. Time now for the 5 at 6:55. We got 2 new contestants. Let's meet them right away. First one, contestant number 1 from Ortonville, works at the Olive Garden. I love this. I'm already loving you. Please welcome Emily. Hi,
Emily.
How you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. I love the Olive Garden. That's actually Chelsea and I's first date was the Olive Garden.
Special.
Breadsticks and salads. All I could afford being a night disc jockey.
So you need it, man.
Kimberly is your challenger. Kimberly is from Royal Oak. She works in human resources at an automotive supplier. Please welcome the lovely and talented Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Kim.
Good morning.
What's happening, guys? All right, well, we're going to play. Emily, you got the first pick here, so you get to go first. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Kimberly's going to be locked up in a soundproof area. If we have a tie, there's no tiebreaker, there's no tie goes to a champion because we don't have a champion, right? So both you guys are challenging each other. We'll do a know the show tiebreaker. Ready?
Love these.
Yep.
Kimberly, don't be afraid. You're going to hear nothing, and then you're going to hear the beautiful Lydia. So hold on 1 second here. 5 questions. They're all pop culture related. Emily, question number 1. Last night, the Florida Panthers beat the Edmonton Oilers in Game 3. They destroyed them last night of the Stanley Cup Finals. What team won the Stanley Cup last year?
3 seconds. 3. Are you there?
Pass.
Question number 2. Yesterday, Taylor Swift was granted a restraining order against a stalker who visited her home multiple times. What is Taylor's lucky number?
13.
Question number 3. Supermodel Kate Upton turns 30 years old today. Which former Detroit Tigers pitcher is she married to?
3 seconds. Trace.
Kate Upton.
Dos.
No?
Uno. No más.
All right, we're going to move on to this next one. Come on,
Wait,
you got
she
to...
just hung up. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Oh, come on.
Oh, she hung up? Is that what happened there?
No love for Kate Upton?
Oh, so I made a mistake. She actually turns 33.
Oh, she's 33?
It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with
She'll be
the
happy
answer.
to know. All right, then let me do this.
Switch it.
I'm going to... no, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Can we get her on quick?
Lydia, what do we
I'm
got?
working on it.
Shout out to Lydia with the fast
It just
fingers.
keeps going to voicemail.
It goes to voicemail. She's
Surprise.
probably trying to call
I
you.
wonder if her phone died. That'd be so crazy.
I've been having really bad issues with my Verizon service.
Your service?
My Xfinity one's working, but my Verizon.
Really? You need total wireless. That's what you need.
Hey,
Unlimited.
tell me.
Yeah, $25 a line when you get 4 lines.
What?
I think her phone died.
Oh,
no.
so do we get a rando right now?
No, then I think that's a forfeit.
No, we cannot have a forfeit.
Kimberly's a winner.
No.
Kimberly's the winner.
At least have her see how many she would get, right? Because people like to play along.
All right,
Don't you think?
Kimberly, we're just going to ask you the questions, but you win
But you
anyway.
win.
God.
You win anyway. Here's the questions.
okay.
Are you ready? Pull her out of the soundproof area here. Kimberly, question number 1. Last night, the Florida Panthers beat the Edmonton Oilers in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. What team won last year's Stanley Cup Finals?
The Panthers.
Exactly.
Correct answer.
Question number 2. Yesterday, Taylor Swift was granted a restraining order against a stalker who visited her home multiple times. What is Taylor's lucky number?
13.
Yes.
2.
Question number 3. Supermodel Kate Upton turns 33 years old today. Which former Detroit Tigers pitcher is she married to?
Justin Verlander.
Yes.
3.
Question number 4. Last night at the BET Awards, this anxiety singer shamed President Trump for the ICE raids. Who is she?
Is that Doechii?
Yes.
4.
And question number 5, you would have won anyway. Question number 5.
Maybe.
Oh, she would have won the
We'll
other.
never know.
She already got more questions right than Emily did.
Did she?
Emily was gone. All right, question number 5 is an audio daily double.
You making that up.
Question number 5. Today in 2007, the final episode of the TV series that had this as its theme song aired its last episode, the very last episode of this iconic show. What show is this theme song from, and what show am I talking about here?
Oh.
Any clue?
I
I'll give you a.
no.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
I don't know that theme
Tony
song.
was the
Thought
star.
that's what this was.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
Sopranos.
There you go.
There you go. Congratulations.
Good job.
You are the winner.
4.5. 4.5 out of 5.
That's great. Kimberly from Royal Oak. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the 5 at 6:55. Hang on.
It's Mojo in the mornings, 5 at 6:55.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon, Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the morning, live.
All right, it is Mojo in the Morning Show. Kev, it's good to have you back
Good to
after
be back.
your uncle's funeral yesterday.
Yeah.
I do have to ask you a question.
Here it go.
Like, everybody wants to go to a Chaldean wedding.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to a black funeral.
Yep.
So you've never been that close to a black person where they died and you went to the funeral?
They always stop being friends with me right before they die. No, I've never been. No, I've never been to a traditional funeral. I've been to a funeral for a friend of mine that was black. Okay, like it was a client, but it wasn't like one where it's like at the what's the big old church that's
Huge
just off
church.
of 75? The big old, it's like something they call it
Second Ebenezer. or
Ebenezer.
Okay, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a mega church.
Like I want to go to a.
I've never been to a mega church.
But I want to go to the funeral where, and I've seen this before, but I like Rosa Parks, when Rosa Parks had her funeral, like it's like a horse-drawn carriage. They have them in some of them.
When I lived in Atlanta, that was standard. Like
Really?
there were companies that came in, like you would have a wedding planner, you would have like a celebration of life planner.
Yeah.
And it was like a wedding. I mean, there were
It's an
so many
event.
pieces. Yes, it was an event.
I mean, you remember when Aretha died not too long ago, and they
Yes.
had 97 pink Cadillacs
Yes.
flooded
I
on
mean,
Woolworth.
that's
Yeah.
that's the kind of funeral I want to go to, and I want to go to it also because we've talked before on our show about crazy stuff that happens at funerals, and it's usually any of our black listeners that will call up and they'll tell us about somebody jumping in a casket and stuff like that.
It'd be like that sometimes.
But did anything crazy happen?
was
at
Uncle Paul.
your funerals?
I mean, the funeral was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of tears, a lot of emotion, but a lot of love. And the one thing about black funerals that I say, because I don't know how they do it in other cultures. I haven't been to that many other cultures' funerals outside of one, and I didn't even see the body. That was a whole different thing. But we had a situation where after I read the obituary, right after that, we slide to condolences and remarks. Now, in the program, it says keep your remarks at maximum 2 minutes. Ain't nobody listening to that. It was damn near 20 minutes per remark. I swear that was longer than the whole funeral.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh my
Then,
gosh.
not only was the remarks beyond 2 minutes, but it felt like 50 people got up there and spoke.
Oh, I take it back. I don't want to go to a black funeral anymore.
I'm telling you, if you've heard the cliche that black church lasts long, black funerals last long.
Really?
I'm telling you, it was like it was no cap on there. It was like the preacher at the end was like, just to be clear, there's nobody else that has to say anything. My grandma was like, that's it. That's it. That's it. But the only drama part came, shout out my cousin Marsha. So how the church was set up, it's like a piano to the left, then you got the pews, and there were chairs behind the piano.
Okay.
So if you sat up front in the pews in front of the piano, you couldn't see whoever was sitting in the chairs. Now, the line for people to come speak were those individuals in the chair. So one person get up, and this lady is in the first pew, and she think nobody else is in the chair. So the lady gets up because Marsha is next in line because she been sitting in the chair waiting her turn. She get up. They damn near have this
No.
Tyson Holyfield at the
No.
mic. Like, they standing looking at each other at the mic, like, grimming each other like, it's my turn. And they kind of whispering where you could see the emotion where she leaning forward like, I was here first. Then she point to the chairs like, that's where the line was at. The pastor get up and say, Nah, I got boxing gloves in the car if we need to figure this thing on out.
no.
I swear to God, he said that. I'm like,
No.
but Marsha won. Because you ain't nobody about to mess with cousin Marsha. So the lady had to sit down and wait
And
her
are they
turn.
dressed?
my
Are they
gosh.
dressed in their like
Yeah,
best?
they
They're
dressed, bro.
dressed
They
best.
dressed to the nines.
They
Ready to-
look at-
yeah, man. I
So
was
where'd
like,
the other lady go
She
that
just sat down in the chairs and then waited. And then when
So
Marsha got up.
This is the best though. After Marsha spoke, did the lady walk up and did Marsha give her a look?
No. They got it, and they kind of it was
They
kind
kinda
of
had
one of
to,
those
like-
nice nasty things where she walked up and she like, it's your turn. And then it's like, okay.
I
like one of
told
those
you.
kinda like-
What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Because I told you.
Yeah.
And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Now I have to ask you because you've talked about this before. Did your mom take a photo
Oh
of
my
Uncle Paul
God.
in the
Listen,
casket?
My mom is notorious for this. She didn't take a photo of him in the casket. This is crazy. She took a photo of him when he was dead in the hospital.
Oh wow.
She said, "Mama, she just I don't know why
That's
she
a
be
brother.
taking pictures of
That's
everybody."
that's loving though.
I guess.
That's no. It's
Because I
sweet.
heard that that's a thing. That is part of Black funeral celebrations as well. And we've talked about this.
I don't know. This, only my mama do that.
pictures.
I don't know any other black people that take pictures of people in the casket. That's a my mama thing.
Because that's been something that's come up before. But I can I tell you something? I love my brothers and sisters so much. I love them. You know, they were they we have such a bond. The six of us do. I don't think I could see myself doing that, but I could see in a moment of grief, you know what I mean? Like you would do it. Like I'd do it
last
honestly.
time.
I'd do it if there was like a weird look on their face, probably or something. But
Just
that's
don't
sweet.
have the flash on.
That's sweet though. That that's tough, man. I can't
Marshall
imagine.
come at you.
All right, so here's the topic. All right, here's the topic. If you don't mind,
What?
I want to talk about fights at funerals. Who got in a fight at a funeral? Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Like, because here,
had a great celebration.
Marsha and the other lady almost got into a fight at the funeral. I want to know if there's anybody that's ever had a fight at a funeral and what the fight was at the funeral, because you always hear of these things that happen, and I could see where it would because emotions.
Yeah, running high.
and
for sure.
And there's always the, everybody is kind of freaking out moment, because nobody knows how to grieve right. And,
Yeah. And another thing is people have different relationships with the person that passed away. So even though your experience could have been one that was, I loved them so much. We had all these great moments, all these great times. I could have had the complete opposite experience. And if I get up there and talk about my experience, that may piss some people off.
Chelsea yesterday and I were talking about funerals because she just went to a funeral for her cousin. I'm sorry, her mom's first cousin, so Chelsea's cousin, and our really, really good close relative, Kelly's mom, Brenda. And Chelsea was talking about her funeral, and she said that at her funeral, like she wants everybody to pretty much know, like she wants Jacob to do the eulogy, and she wants Jacob to get up there and basically say, my mom didn't like you. Like look out at the crowd and go, my mom didn't like you. Just so you know that. Because Chelsea's a very honest person, you know what I mean? And Chelsea honestly would be like sitting there, Jacob going, I'd like to do the eulogy. First off, you, and you. And she said that Jacob would be the only person that would be able to pull that off because Joe, myself, and Luke are all kind of BSers. You know what I mean? Like we kind of BS our way through it. So
Can I give a quick shout out? Because I told
Yeah.
her I would do it. Shout out my cousin, Chef Rachel. Get your drop ready. Of Le Petit Déjeuner per se on Woodward, she made the food for the repast. It was slapping.
Petit déjeuner.
what's it called?
Petit déjeuner.
Say it again.
Le
Say it again.
Petit Déjeuner per se. Soul Cuisine. Shout out my cousin, Chef Rachel.
Wait a second. Is this a trade for mention?
Nah, she just told me to shout her out.
She did.
The food was banging though. She said shout her out. Shout out Rachel.
All right, come on. Hold on a second. You're telling me there is nobody listening to the show that has ever been to a funeral and that has ever witnessed a fight or been in a fight at a funeral? There's not one phone call on here. What is going on here right now?
I
Hold
have
on.
one coming up.
It
Hold
get
on.
wicked at these funerals.
Hold on a second here. I'm calling up the radio station here just to see if this phone line's working. I don't know if this crap is even working right. Let's see here. Hold on a second here. Let me see.
Mojo in the morning.
Hey.
Hi, is this thing working? Is this the Mojo in the Morning Show?
This is the Mojo in the morning show.
Can you please stop playing Sabrina Carpenter every hour? Thank you.
Just as long as they stop playing Doechii. Goodbye.
Bye. All right. Hold on a second. Fight at a funeral. 844 Mojo Live. What's up, Belle? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing good. Kev had a funeral yesterday for his uncle. We want to talk about the fact that these two ladies were fighting. You heard that story, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever
Yes,
witness a
yes,
fight at a funeral?
Yeah. So my cousin passed away, and there was somebody there that was kind of talking about him and the situation, and he said something that upset my other cousin, and they broke out into a fist fight, and somebody had to call the cops and get the guy taken away.
The cops came. Oh my gosh.
At that point, when they start scuffling with each other, I'm worried that if it gets physical, that they're going to get close to the casket and that thing's going to fall like right off of the wheels on that thing.
Crazy.
You know? I was a pallbearer once for my uncle, and I have to tell you something. Being a pallbearer, that little thing that wheels the casket out
Oh,
towards,
that thing creeps me out.
you know, the hearse and everything.
Yeah.
That thing, I'm telling you, is not secure. Those people that work at funerals, you got to be really careful with that. Can you imagine the casket falling down?
I couldn't imagine that.
How about that one funeral where the casket
Yeah, the body
fell
cam.
in
Yeah.
and everybody fell into the
Yeah.
That just
the grave?
happened.
Yeah.
Bury me with him.
Chrissy, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're great. What's going on?
So my aunt's funeral several years ago, she had a couple kids that were all estranged from the family because they were druggies, and they showed up to the funeral and were trying to basically take over the whole service, talking about how the relationship was so great with their mom when clearly we all knew it wasn't. And my uncle stood up and tried to put them in their place, which turned into a rumble and chairs being thrown and
Oh,
people
geez.
rolling on the ground.
Oh, my God.
See.
That's horrible.
Like, if your family's funeral ends up on the Metro Detroit News Instagram,
Yeah, we looked at each other and said, "Are we
I'm
on Jerry
invested."
Springer?"
Oh, my God. This is a wild one. You know, we were talking about fights at funerals, and we talked about when something comes up at a funeral that you didn't know about. Maddie, what happened at the funeral?
Hi, guys. I'm a first-time caller.
Hey.
Maddie on the phone.
So basically, when I was 10, my father unfortunately passed away.
Oh.
But his side girlfriend decided to show up.
Oh.
And my mom and
Oh.
her started, my mom and her started arguing, and my grandma beat her up.
Oh.
Grandma with the
my
hood.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yes.
First off, Maddie, I'm so sorry. Losing a parent at 10 years old is tough. I can't
Very.
imagine how difficult it also must be to find out that your father is doing this on the side.
Yes, my dad would actually think that was very funny. That was just his humor. That's our humor. So
Did-
I personally think it's hilarious.
Did your mom
especially
know that the side piece was around? Or because sometimes people know that there's a side piece.
Correct. My mom was very much aware.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh, geez. That's crazy.
See,
They were
but how did-
actually best friends.
Oh, that's even
Yes.
worse. Wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
even worse.
Because that was my question. How did
So,
she know
yeah.
about the funeral? But I guess your mama told her.
Yeah, it was pretty much around everywhere. I mean, my dad was pretty popular in the Monroe area.
No.
Oh, in Monroe.
Yeah.
He was the man in
Yeah.
Monroe. Maddie's dad from Monroe. Thank you for the call, Maddie.
Long live Jimmy.
Yeah. Love you, Maddie. Take care.
Cheater, alligator eater. Another world famous War of the Roses happens at 7:40 on Mojo in the morning.
All right, it is Mojo in the Morning Show. Shannon, tonight is the Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert, and we're giving away tickets this morning here on the show. We may have to give them to your husband, because what happened?
I know. So for Christmas, Wes bought his daughter, Samantha, who's about to turn 16, tickets to see Kendrick and SZA. She is a super fan, and she was so excited on Christmas morning to open up these tickets. And Wes bought them with the intention of making it a daddy-daughter date night, that they would go and enjoy the concert together. And he spent, tickets are expensive anyway.
Yeah.
He spent some money on these tickets because he wanted to get them really, really great seats. Fast forward to this past weekend, and Samantha tells us she's going to the mall with one of her really, really good friends, and they were shopping for their outfits for the Kendrick show. And Wes is like, "Oh, did she get tickets too?" And Sam kind of looked at us with this face like, no, she's going with me. Like, she's taking the other ticket.
Oh, wait. So Wes didn't say to
I don't think
Samantha?
So we were talking about this in bed last night because we were trying to plan how we're going to get, her down there tonight and pick her up and all those things. And he was like, I'm super bummed about it. I thought this would be like a core memory for us. And I said, to be fair, I don't recall you being very clear about saying, I can't wait for us to spend this night together.
Right.
This is for you and me, not for you and a friend. And he's like, essentially now I spent all this money on a free ticket for a friend.
And this is back in December. So this is like 6
geez.
months
All this time.
of him being excited thinking he's about to have this daddy-daughter day.
Exactly.
Damn.
All right, let's open this up to the listeners. Let's ask you if, and this the story here. We're going to play Mojo Court here, like the People's Court. What do you think here in this one? So Wes gave Samantha, his daughter, his high school age daughter, two tickets to go to Kendrick and SZA, the concert, and didn't say, hey, this is for us. We're going to have a night together. Basically said, look what you got. Oh, my God, I'm excited. She then assumes that she's going to invite a friend.
Yeah.
And she invites the friend. Now the friend thinks she's going to go. So what does Wes do? Does Wes say, wait a second, no, those tickets were for me? He hasn't done that, obviously. He just said to you.
He didn't do that. And last night, even he was still talking about it. And he's like, I mean, I guess it is way more fun for her to go with a friend than for her to go with her dad.
Yeah.
But he's like,
Although
he's bummed.
He's really bummed.
Although I got to be quite honest with you. She's, how old is she?
She's about to turn 16.
So she's not at driving age, right?
No.
So she could basically, or he could say, well, you need a ride to go to this concert. No?
Wes sick right now. I'm going to be honest with you.
He's what?
He's sick. That means like
translate.
He's in his feelings. He's hurt.
Yeah.
He mad about it. This man done bought the ticket 6 months ago. Can you imagine? He low key watching the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Like, man, we about to be at this show. And now she like, I'm taking my
I forgot Kendrick and SZA did the Super Bowl halftime show.
He had touch points for the last 6 months and no idea that she taking her girl. And it's too late to back out on her friend now. She was texting her friend during the Super Bowl. Like, wait till we
probably on Christmas morning.
Immediately, It's over, Wes. I'm sorry. He got to take the L on this one.
What's going on, Kim? You actually think differently. What's up?
She's 16 years old. Who lets a 16-year-old go to a concert by themselves?
Oh my God,
Kim.
come on.
Kim's a mom.
Come
Safety
on, Kim.
first,
No,
Kev.
absolutely not. No.
Kim, you were smoking cigarettes at 16.
Come on.
No, it's true. Then that might be true, but you can't buy her. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you straight.
Yeah, Kim.
You guys talk about these ruthless parents and not being parents.
Yeah, be a parent. Be a parent.
Do you know what
Wes.
he's doing? He is driving them down, staying
I don't
down,
care.
and
No,
then
I don't care.
driving them
I agree.
home.
Being there, you might come back and can't pick them up.
Oh, you
I
are a
agree.
no fun mom.
No, I agree.
No
I agree.
fun.
This is
Stuff like
Wes.
that.
Put your foot down.
Karen.
Do you imagine how much? Do you imagine how much fun
She's 16.
she would have? She'd have no fun if Dad's
this
going to
lady's
this
going
concert
off.
together. She's still going at it. What's up, Tara? Hi.
Hi, I just want to say it's her Christmas present, and you should let her take her friend. You already gave her the present. You can't be like, no, you're going with me. That's not fair.
Yep.
And
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
and you mentioned that he's kind of strict on his kids anyways about like school and stuff. Let her loosen up and have fun. The last person was too rough, but she's 16.
Yeah. And,
You can go to another one with her.
hey, Tara, do you like this texter here that says we should have Wes on Am I the A-hole right now?
No, he's not. He's not.
Actually, he's been cool about it. The fact
He's
that he
so-
didn't really say anything. Like he just talked to you about it.
Yeah.
Sonia, what's up, Sonia? It's Mojo in the morning. What do you think?
I think that he should tell his daughter why he bought the tickets and probably go from there. I let her take her friend, or she might say, "Oh, Dad," and go with her dad.
You know, that's actually an interesting point. Say to her, say, hey, just so you know, this is what my intention was. with going it and then
Absolutely.
leave it up to her
No.
as to whether or not she wants to still.
No, because then you forcing her to be in a guilt
Absolutely.
trip
Yes.
situation where she'll feel guilty and that she's letting either party down. Of course, she don't want to let her dad down, but she done already told her friend this is what's going on.
Janaea, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hi, it's Janaya. I was
Janaya.
just listening to you guys on the radio.
Yeah.
I think if he would have said that it was for him and her, I'm only 20, and so my dad tries to do stuff with me a lot. But, like, I also will ditch for my friend, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's Kendrick Lamar and SZA, so obviously first thought is, oh, me and my friend's going to go to the concert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Wes
Wait,
not singing
question.
Snooze.
Who would you like to see honestly, have more fun with? Your best friend or your dad?
Honestly, my best friend, I feel bad for, like, my dad for saying that, but, like, he probably doesn't know much songs, and
Wes does.
He knows all the
Well,
songs.
yeah. Yeah, Wes is a big fan. He's a big fan of it.
Yeah.
What's going on, Stephanie? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
So I agree. I think Wes should go with her instead of the best friend. My daughter's 17, and she's not allowed to go to a concert by herself at all.
Yeah. Where
With
you
her friend.
from, Stephanie?
Taylor.
Because that's a drive, right? I mean, that's obviously in the Metro
Yeah.
Detroit area, so it's not that far. You're going to be going from, like if you're going, I think if, one of our Toledo listeners or Grand Rapids listeners was going, I would say Dad should go with. I think you might be okay. I don't know. What's funny is that I don't know what Ford Field has, but I know that Little Caesars sometimes has like parent rooms and stuff like that.
For real?
I think
Yeah.
they do have like places like where the parents, they do it for especially like the kids type concerts.
Yeah.
This is definitely not one of those kid kind of concerts. But
No, my daughter would not be allowed to go without an adult going with her. So.
Luke in high school, like he was like in sophomore year of high school, went to the Drake concert, and I made his older brother go with him to the concert, but I still went downtown because I was honestly still not feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
Was you a sad dude? You was just at the bar drinking?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was hanging out at the DAC. but I was close. I was right there. So if
Can you
anything
be
happened,
downtown tonight to hang out with Wes so he's not by himself?
No, I got a sheriff's meeting in Oakland County. What's going on, Brandy? Hi.
Talk about turtles.
What's up?
Hey there. I just wanted to say my kids would never. I think Wes's daughter is kind of presumptuous to have even done that.
Well, but no, she thought that the tickets were just for her.
For her, yeah.
Yeah,
She
it's
did.
I know,
He did not
but
say anything.
My kids wouldn't assume that. Like, I give them
Really?
a gift. And like, oh no, never. They would definitely think it's like being mom. And maybe,
Interesting.
I don't know, I got daughters, so it would have been like a mom thing. But even if they would have asked rather than just assuming
See, I don't
to go with a friend.
I don't know. I wouldn't call her presumptuous. I think that's kind of harsh on her. But I think that you assume that, or you get a gift, you think that that's your gift. You know what I mean? Like if I was a little kid, and I'll give you the analogy, I get a video game, and Dad gives it to me. I'm not playing it with him all the time. You know what I mean? I'm doing it with whoever I want to do it with, right?
I mean, yeah, but that's a little different. Like, and then I don't mean to be harsh. Presumptuous might have been the.
You kind of sound harsh. It sounds,
Yeah,
but you're also you wouldn't let your daughter go to the concert probably by yourself, or no? Would you?
Nah, not at 15. Not at 15, and not that kind of concert. Like I said, I would kind of want to be there. And I'm a girl mom, so we do a lot of stuff together. So that's what I really kind of meant by presumptuous. They know that like we're gonna kick it, we're gonna hang out.
What is that kind of concert though? This ain't Uncle Luke. This ain't Ozzy Osbourne biting hands off bats.
No, but it's still though. This is
the crowd.
Well, that's why he's staying.
any
That's why
concert.
he's staying.
A downtown concert, I think, is one of those things. There's a lot of people. I wouldn't want Jelly Roll and Post Malone for her to be there by herself. You know what I mean? And it has nothing to do, I think, with the artist.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Anne Marie's got the best point of them all. And what's your idea?
Hi, good morning. I think that Wes should buy 2 more tickets, or even Shannon could buy 2 tickets for Father's Day. They go. Not
I don't
only
wanna
are
go.
they chaperoning.
I don't want to go.
Not only are they chaperoning.
You're a horrible.
No, I have
wife.
stuff to do tonight.
What about Wes buying just one ticket? Buy a one-off ticket and just go to the
There you
concert.
go.
Yeah.
And just stand there by himself.
Go to the concert.
So,
Honestly, you're
No.
in the venue.
The original.
And then you drive
no,
them.
Wes isn't buying the tickets because he wants to see Kendrick. It was to have a moment with his daughter. He's not
Right,
gonna buy
right.
one rando ticket.
I'll buy one ticket in the same section. I've done that before where I've had.
Then we're talking about you tomorrow morning. There was a random creepy dude by
staring
himself.
at these two girls.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can we have a moment during snooze? All right.
Don't miss this.
Mojo in the morning.
Is her boyfriend cheating with her friend who's on OnlyFans? She busted him being one of the friend's OnlyFans subscribers. Shannon's going to call up to see where he's going to send a dozen free tickets. I'm sorry, a dozen free roses. I got my mind still on tickets to Kendrick and SZA. Coming up next, speaking of tickets to see Kendrick and SZA, we're giving away with our Squabble Up with Your Ex, Kendrick and SZA tickets. We'll have the winner. And Shannon, what's in the dirty next?
BET Awards last night. I'll give you the rundown of that and a huge update in the legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni coming up in the dirty.
Thanks for letting me know you were cheating with your jealousy and crazy accusations. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 7:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the morning's Motor City traffic.
727, 55 outside sunshine and a high of 74 today, getting up into the high 80s tomorrow. 94 westbound, the on-ramp from Wayne Road is still blocked due to that debris that has been scattered across the road all morning, causing a major issue. Westbound 96, the express lanes at Outer Drive, an accident and blocking the two left lanes. It is stop and go from Evergreen. You've got an accident on the entrance ramp, also blocking the right shoulder northbound 275 from Ecorse Road, and more slow traffic 94 westbound between Moross and Mount Elliott. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by MyMichiganRoof.com.
Shaner Roofing, Michigan's roofing experts that offer transparent pricing and a lifetime transferable warranty. With a 4.9 rating on Google reviews, why choose anyone else? Visit Shaner Roofing at MyMichiganRoof.com.
The most reliable Wi-Fi with best-in-class equipment. The Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming. Whether you're streaming, gaming, or working from home, the Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming. And do more of what you love with Xfinity Internet. Xfinity combines the power of internet and mobile so that you get lightning fast speeds at home and on the go. And with Xfinity Internet and mobile together, the Wi-Fi is booming wherever and whenever, and I love it. I love the fact that I've got the coverage, and I've mentioned this, that I've got the coverage when I'm in my house and outside of my house with Xfinity Internet and mobile together. It's time for you to make that couple come true for yourself. And when I say it, couple up with Xfinity Internet and Wi-Fi together and get that same booming power that you deserve. And everybody deserves to be able to be connected wherever and whenever. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Actual speeds vary. Go to Xfinity.com for more details or call 1-800-XFINITY or stop into a store.
This summer, we're not messing around. Mojo's Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas puts cash in your pocket. Gas in your tank. A car in your driveway. And there's no payment ever. Thanks to Gordon Chevrolet on Ford Road, just west of Merriman in Garden City. Listen to half past the hour every hour to get in on the car. You'll win free gas. Thanks to Green Flame Tequila. Fuel your flame. Decide you don't need the car? Take $20,000 in cash from Gordon Chevrolet in Garden City. And Detroit's #1
Hit music station.
Channel 955.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get Michigan's first family of law. Call Sam.
Summer is here and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets, unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
The Home Depot has fast, free delivery on the perfect gift to help Dad do more this Father's Day. Because Dad is more than just a dad. He's groundskeeper of the yard, the perfecter of the patio, and the cleaner of the clippings. Power Dad's doing with Ryobi cordless outdoor power tools from the Home Depot. Like the Ryobi 40-volt string trimmer kit for $159. For everything Dad is, find the perfect gift at the Home Depot. Subject to availability, see homedepot.com/delivery for more details.
This is injury attorney David Femininio. When you're injured in an accident, you want to get your life back. To get someone that listens and to get someone who will fight for more. Get David, get paid isn't a slogan. It's a promise to take care of you. So if you get injured in an accident, you need to call me at 855-65-CRASH or go to my website, getdavidgetpaid.com. That's getdavidgetpaid.com.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out?
It's Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people and pets. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Weeds die by the next day. Find Spruce wherever weed killers are sold.
Today is the last day for you to take advantage of Wallside Windows' incredible 81st anniversary sale. 81 months, no interest, no down payment, half off every window. And cash buyers, they are knocking an extra 15% off the sale price. You get way more for way less when you buy from Wallside. Half off every window, 81 months, no interest, no down payment, an extra 15% off for cash. It ends today. Go to wallside.com. That's wallside.com.
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
I came to HFC because I'm a Detroit Promise Scholar, so I know my tuition will be paid for. Me being motivated will lead me to a better future. I know I'm going to be an entrepreneur. Just find your passion and stay on that path to success.
With HFC, I'm setting a goal to better my future. For myself, for my business, it's a wonderful thing to come back and really grow. I did, and it's only helped me, and I love it.
Join us today at hfcc.edu. Henry Ford College. Future driven.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month forever. That's right. No price hikes, no contracts. $25 forever. Visit a Boost Mobile store today. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Detroit. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Home run! That's my girl.
She's a star.
Yeah, since I started giving her children's Claritin, she can actually play without allergies getting in the way.
I should try that. My boy's over there sneezing in the batter's box.
Oh, you should. It's pediatrician recommended and provides 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Plus, the chewables are dye-free.
So he can focus on his swing instead of his symptoms.
Exactly. He'll be hitting home runs in no time.
Claritin clears. Use as directed.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get Michigan's first family of law. Call Sam.
More Mojo in seconds.
I cannot believe it's summertime. And by the way, I know it's summertime because all my Geminis are celebrating birthdays, and I'm excited tomorrow's mine. So don't forget to get me a Kroger gift card. Or stop into Kroger and buy me something really nice. They've got some great gift cards there. Or how about this? How about 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat and maybe a couple of ribeyes? I would love them. Kroger, where summertime means making summer a breeze, and anything that you want, including buying Mojo a gift tomorrow. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Did you know it's my birthday tomorrow?
This report is sponsored by Michigan State University Federal Credit Union.
Partly sunny and a high of 73 today. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine and temps up in the mid-80s.
At MSU FCU, you can get behind the wheel now and make no payments for 90 days. That means more road trips, more playlists, and less stress. Apply today at msufcu.org/auto loan or stop by a branch. Michigan summer is calling. Let's roll.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by David Femininio. Get David, get paid.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, we're all strong on this planet.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Cheat and you'll get caught is the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
Mojo in the Morning. SNS Kiss 955. Oh, you know what time it is. You ready? You waking up with Mojo. These other morning shows are no-go. They love us like the iHeart logo. We got 5 at 6:55 if you were looking for Mojo. War of the Roses, catch them creeping on the low-low. Weekdays 5 to 10:30, it goes down. Hey, who you picking for the throwback throwdown? Dirty on the 30 for the news on your timeline. Only on Kiss, SNX, and 955.
Yes.
Let's go.
Shout him out, Kevin. The world famous.
DL official.
We love him.
Love him.
Man, we are ready for what's going to be the best hour of commercial-free radio that you have ever heard. Not brought to you by Top Dog Log. We have coming up here in just a little bit, The Dirty. We've got the War of the Roses. We've got 2 chances for you to win a brand new car. And we have Kendrick and SZA tickets and our Squabble Up with Your Ex, handcuffing 2 people together in the chance to go to the concert tonight to see Kendrick and SZA with handcuffs on.
I got the cuffs right here.
It's going to be the best contest ever because the contestants have been unbelievable.
It's official.
Look at that. Did you bring those from home?
Oh, these actually came from Lydia's secret stash.
Really?
Yeah.
She had quite the weekend.
I hope. Do we buy those, Lydia, at a police supply store or at Lover's Lane or Sorello's? Where do they come from? Those handcuffs.
These things are serious.
It is time now for our Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas. Our good friend Mike Porter over at Gordon Chevrolet giving away a brand new loaded Chevy Trax. This is a Chevy Trax with every option on it. Or you can choose $20,000 cash. You choose. 844-MOJO Live, win a $50 Kroger gas card, courtesy of Green Flame Tequila, and then qualify for our grand finale at Gordon Chevrolet this summer in the 2025 Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
We'll look for the 95th caller right now to win a brand new car, Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas, 844-MOJO Live. Shannon with what's trending in the Dirty. What's up?
First off, I have to start off by saying happy birthday to Corey. Corey turns 11 years old today, and Corey, your mom, Kyla, let us know that it was your birthday, so we hope you have the best day ever.
Happy birthday, Corey!
I love it. No salacious story there? No dirty or anything?
No dirty on Corey. Just happy birthday,
I want to
buddy.
know what kind of grades did Corey end up getting? Do we get when do you get your final report card grades?
I feel like it's
my
about
kids
that
are
time.
still in school,
Yeah.
so
Are they
usually
still last week or
Friday. Friday's their last day.
Yeah, same with Joe.
All right, a piece of that very messy legal battle between It Ends With Us co-stars Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively took another turn yesterday in Blake's favor. A New York judge dismissing Justin's $400 million countersuit against Blake, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist. Justin had accused them of defamation and extortion, but the judge found that his claims weren't supported. The judge also dismissed Justin's related $250 million defamation case against the New York Times, ruling that the newspaper didn't demonstrate actual malice by simply reporting on Blake's accusations. He said they were just reporting what was happening.
Wow, that's a big loss for him.
Yeah. In a statement last night, Blake's lawyers called the ruling a total victory for their side. The trial over her chunk of this lawsuit is still scheduled to take place in March. And I pulled this clip. This is, I believe, is from Seth Meyers' late night show of her kind of referencing what was going on.
It's the only time that she's ever talked.
Yeah. Really.
What I can say without going too into it is that this year has been full of the highest highs and the lowest lows of my life. And I see so many women around afraid to speak, especially right now, afraid to share their experiences. And fear is by design. It's what keeps us silent. But I also acknowledge that many people don't have the opportunity to speak. So I do feel fortunate that I've been able to. And it's the women who have had the ability to use their voice that's kept me strong and you know, helped me in my belief and my fight for the world to be safer for women and girls. It's a pretty simple thing, but you know, nothing. Thank you. It's true.
But you're still no longer friends with Taylor Swift.
And
what's that reason about, huh?
That sounds good, and that's amazing. I believe everything that she said, but doesn't it seem like she was lying the whole time?
Well,
we'll see.
It would be interesting to see if Justin Baldoni appeals that judge's ruling.
And he has 2 weeks to appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Taylor Swift, she was granted a temporary restraining order against a man who visited her LA home multiple times and claimed that she was the mother of his child. We've talked about this guy in the dirty before. She filed the restraining order on Friday after this dude started making statements about living at her property, needing to see her in person. Just really, really creepy. She said he first visited her home last summer, then went back multiple times, like in July and August. He returned again last month and said he was there to check on a friend. So I believe this restraining order is only temporary, and she has it for the next month. And then I don't know how they handle that moving forward, but she'll get some relief in the meantime. And last night, the BET Awards, hosted by Kevin Hart, this year's show honored Kendrick Lamar's reign, Blue Ivy's rise, and the artists, athletes, and actors defining Black culture. SZA, Chris Brown, Kendrick, Doechii, Angel Reese, Jalen Hurts, Cynthia Erivo among those to take home trophies. Jamie Foxx getting really emotional during his speech for the Ultimate Icon Award.
I don't know why I went through what I went through, but I know my second chance I'm not going to turn down.
Guy almost died. He had a stroke, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to turn down. I have so much love to give. I told him, I said, man, bro, just give me one more crack at this. And I promise, I said, whatever reason you put this on me, I promise I'm gonna do right.
That's awesome.
Man, Jamie had a hilarious moment where at the beginning he gave his award to Stevie Wonder, who presented the award to him. And obviously Stevie's blind.
And Stevie dropped it?
No, Stevie didn't drop it. But Jamie was up there talking for like 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, you see Stevie Wonder walk up to Jamie Foxx to give him his award back.
He's not blind. I'm telling you.
Like, how did
Stevie is not
he was
blind.
Like, Stevie knew where I was. Did y'all see that?
By the
I
way,
wasn't watching last night, but I heard it was a great
oh my God.
show. Like,
Listen,
super entertaining show.
I haven't watched an award show of any kind in quite some time. And for some strange reason, I watched the BET Awards last night. 25 years they celebrate. It was incredible.
Real quick, I got some, I'd like a breaking news story here. So while Shannon was doing that dirty, I was just looking at her doing one of the stories. I noticed that Shannon reached over and turned her phone over while we did it.
Oh, do you know why I do that?
I would like to know, did she get dirty texts during the show, and that's the reason why? Or what's
Honestly,
the story?
if I'm being really honest, I got a bunch of texts. My mom friends are texting about the 5th grade graduation, but also Wes was texting me about last night.
Oh, wow.
So I turned it over.
Okay.
Because when
turned
it
it over.
keeps
She's like
lighting
hiding
up.
her thing.
You saw that.
When it keeps lighting up, it distracts me, so I have to flip it over so I don't see it.
Invisible ink, Wes.
I thought that you know, because usually it's like people who have like the text written on their phone. People like, well, look at it. I thought that I was looking over there. But.
Okay.
All right. Does that do it for the dirty?
No, it's at least one more, I feel like.
Nope, that was it.
That was it.
Okay.
I could make up something, but you know.
That's where your phone's down.
For all of today's dirty, catch up on the podcast. Search Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio.
Get more dirt at Mojo in the Morning on social media.
The latest craze.
It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
All right. Wouldn't it be, by the way, amazing if all this time that was just part of his act, that Stevie's blind?
Right. He took
really.
the glasses off?
It'd be unbelievable. Like, he's fooling you guys.
Psych!
Would we ever listen to his music the same anymore?
Yes.
No? Would we?
Yeah, it'd be
I don't
interesting.
know. Jacob, are you there, Jacob? Jacob?
Hello.
There you are.
Yes, you got me in the middle of a workout right
now. Oh, man.
Okay.
Come on. Are you serious? Guys working out, listening to the show. Man, you're my kind of guy. I do stuff like that. Okay. Never. Okay. Congratulations to you, Jacob. You're a winner. Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas. Would you want to win a brand new loaded Chevy Trax?
Oh, yes. Definitely the car. No doubt.
I like it. You can win that or $20,000 cash. Take that car and run because it's worth way more than $20,000. We're going to set you up with that. Gordon Chevrolet. Love those guys. I got a text yesterday from Mike over at Gordon Chevrolet. Might have an option for me. I'm excited for it. Getting into a new lease here soon. So we are going to do the War of the Roses right now. If you think that you are being cheated on, text cheater to 95500 and we're going to get you on the Mojo in the Morning show.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Kate thinks that her boyfriend is cheating, and it's because of something you saw on his phone, or where did you see it?
Yeah, on his phone.
And what was it that you saw?
An OnlyFans page.
So just he's on OnlyFans? Because that is something that I think that seems so common with guys that are your boyfriend's age.
No, it was my best friend's OnlyFans. My best friend has an OnlyFans.
Probably not the greatest thing to have. What does she do on her OnlyFans?
I don't know. I've never really gone through it. I feel like that's not my business. It's not cute.
Is it hardcore stuff, though?
It's not cute.
It's like, I mean, I think if you pay more, you get the more hardcore stuff. But the regular stuff is just what you'd expect, booty pictures or whatever, like bikini stuff.
So can you tell, is he corresponding with her or he just looking at her stuff?
I didn't go that far in. I just saw that he had her OnlyFans on his phone. I didn't really. I kind of lost heart. I'm not gonna lie.
How are they when they're together?
Standoffish. I don't think he really talks to her much, which just makes it seem more sus to me. I'm it would almost be less weird if I thought you all got along, but the fact that he can't hardly look her in the eye in person.
Which.
Yeah,
this could be an innocent situation, or this could be something big. You want us to try and see where he'll send a dozen free roses and see if he's cheating on you.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm scared, but yeah, I want to know.
What's your friend's name, by the way?
Jessica.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do War of the Roses. We're going to call him up to see where he'll send them. We want the roses to go to Kate. Can you mute your phone?
Yes.
We're calling him up.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Jeremy.
This is Jeremy. Who's calling?
Hi, Jeremy. My name is Nicole. I'm calling you from a new online floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. Do you have a minute to answer some survey questions in exchange for a dozen long-stemmed red roses? It'll be really quick.
Yeah, sure. That's just weird. I don't know how you guys got my number, but sure. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Jeremy?
No.
Okay. Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
No.
Okay. And that's it. As a thank you for participating in that survey. Again, our company name is rosesbloom.com. And I'm now authorized to provide you with that dozen long-stemmed red roses. So I just need to get a first and a last name of who you'd like the flowers to go to this afternoon.
You could just send them to me, Jeremy.
Okay. You don't have a girlfriend, wife, sister, friend, mom?
No. You can just send them to me. Send them to my house.
We don't actually send them to your house, but I could send you the text coupon to redeem them later if you'd like to do that, like for a special occasion or something. Is there a female in your life that you that you'd like to send some flowers to? It's free flowers. It's a pretty good deal.
No, just send them to me.
Okay. Jeremy, I have to let you know really quickly that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes before we go any further. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Jeremy, I'm going to jump on real quick just to wrap this up, and we'll get your information, your number, and send you the flowers so that you get them. But I do need to let you know one last thing, okay?
Sure.
Jeremy, this is the Mojo in the Morning radio show. And your girlfriend, Kate, is on the phone with us. And we were kind of hoping that you were going to send those flowers to her. And that's why we kept asking you, is there a girl or is there somebody? Is there anybody that you would like to send them to? And we're doing a thing called the War of the Roses.
I kind of wondered if it was that.
Okay, well, it is. And Kate, are you there?
Yeah.
Jeremy, Kate told us that she was worried because she noticed that you are on her friend's OnlyFans page.
Okay.
And she was worried that there was something more than you just being one of her fans. She was worried that there was something going on between the two of you guys.
And that's my problem?
No, it's not your problem, but I think that she was just wondering if you liked her more than just from her OnlyFans page. Have you ever had any kind of contact with her other than following her page? And
no, that's ridiculous. No.
Okay, have you?
But you look at her page, right?
I might have looked at her page. Yeah, it's not.
Do you ever purchase
Nothing more than
anything?
that.
Do you ever pay anything?
No, I never paid for anything.
Kate,
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything here, but I just wanted to get your thoughts.
I don't even know. It's just so, the nonchalantness I think is pissing me off. And also, you didn't send the roses to me, so I'm not sure how I feel right now.
Okay. I mean, listen, there's a lot of times where we call people and they don't send the roses to their wife or girlfriend. You probably just never hear them on the air because we don't play them. But
That's
honestly,
actually a really good question, though, Jeremy. Why didn't you just send them right to Kate? Why did you keep telling me to send them to your house?
Because I was going to give them to her.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
okay. Why don't you guys hang on for 1 second and we'll get those flowers off, okay?
Okay.
This is the home of
War of the Roses.
Mojo in the morning.
Join the discussion now. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548.
This is Mojo in the morning.
All right. So what happens in this case is obviously we'll send the flowers to him. He can do whatever he wants with those things, but this is going to make for an interesting relationship. Comments on this? Thoughts on the idea that he's on her best friend's OnlyFans page? Jennifer, you wanted to make a comment on that? What's up?
I do. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm like riding my bike back from the gym right now. No, I think that she needs to talk to her friend because why didn't her friend tell her that her man was on there?
Well, I don't.
Would the friend know?
I don't know how
If he wasn't
it would work.
corresponding and just looking?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't know how that works. So do you? I don't know. Do they
Call
know?
us if you're an OnlyFans. If you're an OnlyFans
Loyalty member.
No.
Content creator.
Content creator. Yeah, I guess
I
that's.
thought you meant like the subscribers.
That would be the end of a friendship because it
Yeah.
seems like she's more loyal to the money than she is her friend to let her know. So.
I'd love to know. I know not everybody's on OnlyFans, but I'd love to know if anybody's ever caught their significant other cheating with a friend of theirs through social media or through them following or liking, or in this case, OnlyFans. We're going to find out the answer to that, Jennifer, and enjoy your bike ride. Be careful, okay? All right, Mojo in the morning, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. George, what are your thoughts?
I believed him before he even said it, Mojo. Like, as soon as he said send it to my house twice, I'm like, oh, he's just going to give it to his girl. And then when he told you guys that, I was like, yeah, I knew it.
What about him, though?
Innocent. I mean, just OnlyFans, you can look at OnlyFans and not be a cheater.
Yeah. What do you think? You don't think that there's anything to the fact that he's like on OnlyFans and he's actually specifically following his girlfriend's friend or one of her best friends?
He might be attracted to her, but he's not doing no action to it. But it's like going on free porn. It's okay to glance at it. And as long as you ain't doing nothing physical.
You can't look
my
at your
opinion, Mojo.
girlfriend, though.
George, what about this? Is there a difference between following your girlfriend's friends Instagram or Facebook or TikTok and following their OnlyFans? Because OnlyFans to me seems dirty.
I think it's the same thing, Mojo. In my opinion, I think it's the same thing as
no way.
Come on, bro.
All right, now
100%.
I was with you all along until you just answered with that.
It's different.
There's something to it.
It's different. Come on now. It's not the same.
He wasn't paying for nothing. He said he wasn't paying for no extra stuff.
But if she's putting pictures up there, which by the way,
on Instagram, half the women are naked, Mojo.
we just got verification that her site is not just bunch of pictures of her just doing nothing.
You see something.
Lydia says there's some fun stuff on that site. That's obviously sexual. What's going on, Mike? Hi, War of the Roses.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
I'm doing okay, buddy. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is he didn't say a name because he didn't know what one was calling in.
You know what? You may be the winner on The Price is Right. Yeah.
101. Okay.
Yep. I agree
Actually,
with you.
I didn't even think about that. But he got so defensive.
Yeah. Yeah, he would.
That too is always like your senses go up.
Mike, you on OnlyFans?
No.
I want to explore, but I'm afraid it will be in my browser forever, and it will be one of those things where I'm watching a show with Chelsea on the couch, and it randomly comes up on my computer, and I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm not exploring that one. Elena, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hi, first time, long time.
Hey, Elena's on the phone. Good morning.
So I had a friend who was in a relationship, and the guy was really bad. But he was taking pictures off of not only all girls he knew in high schools, either Instagram pictures or two of them were on OnlyFans and content, and put them on a different porn site. And we had found it because a friend that he was taking pictures from was one of the friends that was on this porn site, and she had found it anonymously and was like, "What's going on?" And we didn't know who it was, and then they're all high school friends, so everybody knows everybody.
So what? Anything to the story that turned in to be crazy?
Oh, it was crazy. So she was a photographer. He took photos off of her photography pictures and was jerking off to them.
Oh, geez. Oh, my God. You can't do that.
Oh, no. He was going to Asian massage parlors.
Stop
and
it.
getting happy ending massages.
Yeah.
My friend, my fiance, now we just got engaged, was best friends with him. And they ended up losing their friendship over it, and
wow.
It was.
What would you do? And please, I had to make sure that word doesn't get said. But what would you do if you found out that your significant other was using your friends' pictures to get excited and pleasuring themselves?
I mean, I just want to go to that high school reunion.
No, that'd be crazy. No, honestly, answer that question.
That's
like, what would you
do? That.
What would you do?
I would be devastated.
With that?
You can't do
that. I would be.
It's not illegal. It's frowned upon, like masturbating on an airplane.
Yeah, I would. That'd be kind of nutty.
And the craziest thing is, I feel like you'd have to break
nutty.
up.
That'd be kind of nutty.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, birthday boy.
Nobody gets that. I just caught it myself.
I think you have to break up with that person because I don't think that they'll ever be able to not look at your friend as something sexual.
Yeah.
You'd
That's
never
gonna
be able
linger.
to have,
Right.
in my case, girls over at my
Yeah,
house.
you can't leave them alone.
No way.
There's no way in hell.
Tracy, what's up?
There is no way in hell that I would have let my man be on my best friend's OnlyFans. You wouldn't let your significant other see your best friend naked in real life, so why would you allow that on OnlyFans? Like, that's crossing a huge line. My man wouldn't even have OnlyFans being in a relationship. That, to me, is wrong.
I wonder what it would be
From a
like to
female
be
perspective.
friends with a professional porn star. You know what I mean? Because their stuff is all out there.
I feel like
could you imagine?
I would say to Wes, all right, I'm so curious. Let's
watch together.
Let's look
at your best friend
at only.
No,
if my best friend was on OnlyFans,
Yeah.
I would be curious enough to see.
For real?
Yeah.
Nope.
Look
Wow.
at
No
it.
way
If
at
you
all.
look at it together, it's not cheating.
What? That's what they say.
Just make
but
sure
if
you're the one
against it as the
controlling.
female, then it's
Not
cheating.
to turn myself on. I just know there would be a curiosity factor there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see none of my friends if they on OnlyFans, bro. I don't want to
If
see
there
you
was a
naked.
curiosity, I would watch
see,
it
I've seen all my
myself.
friends naked.
My girlfriend's page myself.
Girls are weird.
So you wouldn't watch it with your significant other then, huh, Tracy?
No, if I was that curious, which I wouldn't be to see my best friend naked. I mean, we're all females. It's all kind of the same. Just like once you've
it's
seen a
not.
guy's whatever, they're all the same.
That's
but,
the beginning of a threesome.
Well, in the same perspective, I would not want to see my friend naked. There's no way.
See, I
But
wouldn't
if
want
was
to
that
watch my
curious-
friend in a porn by
Right,
any
right,
means.
right.
But like, if she had an OnlyFans and was banking on it, I am just being very honest. I would be very curious. I would want to see what.
So if
was
you
happening.
sat down with your significant other and watched your best friend be naked, you could not blame him for being attracted to her.
And I take that part
Yeah.
back.
You know what
I
I'm
would look
saying?
myself.
Bruh.
Wes would not be
Yeah,
a part
you
of
can't
it.
do that.
Hold on, listen to this
Yeah.
one. Allie found her boyfriend on your cousin's OnlyFans.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. And it spread to my whole family. So my boyfriend got a group chat with all his friends, like most guys do. And he's going through it and he's like, hey, you know, your cousin's a porn star. And I'm like, no, she's not. Like, she was off away at college going to get her nursing degree, claiming she was paying for it out of pocket. Well, she was on OnlyFans, and it got sent to my friend's group chat by his best friend because we had a graduation party a couple weeks before, and she was there. And they all kept telling her, like, you look so familiar. Did you go to our high school? And she was very, like, shutting it down. Like, no, I don't know. I'm sorry. And walked away from them. And then the next day, his friend went searching for her, found her on OnlyFans and on a couple porn sites, and we found out she had actually been living like a double life and was a porn star.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
So I know.
And I did watch the video. I had to watch it. I had to see what she was doing.
Yeah.
Was she good?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
You know what? She wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that
She
bad?
wasn't that bad.
Give
She
her
earned
a-
her money.
That's good.
Hold on. Initial T wants to be voices, guys. We got a good one here. What's up, Initial T?
Yes, I cannot let anyone know this. Sorry, I didn't think you were about to.
I'm sorry. I can't understand a word you're saying. Are you talking to me or talking to somebody else?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
So, I had a friend who was engaged at the time. They were about to get married. And, her bridesmaid had an OnlyFans, and the fiance was subscribed and paying for her OnlyFans.
Wait.
Of
hold
one of the bridesmaids.
So your friend, just because of your voices, guys, are sometimes screws it up where people can't hear very closely. You got to be really articulate speaking. Your friend was getting married, and the groom, your friend's soon-to-be husband, was subscribing to one of the bridesmaids' OnlyFans pages.
Yes, and she found out about it.
And did she still marry the guy?
She still married the guy.
Wow. Wow, that had to be an interesting wedding. Did she make sure that that bridesmaid didn't stand up in the wedding? Or
No, she was still in the wedding.
Oh.
Wow. So
I would not let her out of my son.
did
No, I wouldn't.
did she know how much activity he had on there? Like, he didn't pay for anything, right?
Oh, no, he was paying for it.
He was
paying for it.
he was
Bro,
paying
that's
for her to do stuff.
crazy.
That's crazy. And are they still married today?
As of today.
as of today. Do you think that there's anything between him and the bridesmaid, or the bridesmaid's just a professional OnlyFans person?
I don't know, but even before then, like years prior to that, he had accusations of other things. So
yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Any better, but I don't see it.
That is crazy. That's a crazy story. I don't know if I'm allowing him to marry me or her to be in the wedding. I think that would be the whole time he'd be during the vows thinking of the bridesmaid, possibly.
For sure.
Ivan, last comment from you, Ivan, and make it kind of quick because of we got to move on. Ivan's making it so quick he didn't say it. No, there he is. I didn't pick him up. Oh, there you go. Ivan, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. He can look at the page as long as he ain't touching or he ain't trying to get her or nothing like that. Look away. That's just like looking at porn. Men who date women,
but it's somebody that's
who's in a
very close
relationship
to
look
you.
at porn all the time.
It's somebody
the
that
same
you
thing.
know. It's not the same thing. Porn is strangers. This is somebody you know, and in this case, who is very, very close to his inner circle.
Then if somebody, she knows, he knows, but the thing is, the one he looking at that got the only fans page, she know who he is.
Yeah.
So all she had to do is cut him off. And she didn't do that. That's the question. That's what the girl should be asking her friend. Why you know my boyfriend looking at you?
Well, we don't know if she knows.
Yeah, she might have a lot of people.
She should know. She's supposed to know.
Well, Ivan, she could have a lot of. She has a lot of subscribers. How do you know all that stuff? But Ivan, you make some sense. Thank you for the call. Appreciate you. Bye. Take care.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo.
30.
20. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ready?
1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, are you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go. It's showtime.
All right, it is Mojo in the Morning. We're very excited for this contest. We're doing a little contest here on the Mojo in the Morning show. We've been doing it all week long, where we've been doing a contest around Kendrick Lamar and SZA. So we're going to get to that coming up this hour. Let me tease some of the topics that we got going on here. Also, this hour, his wife doesn't believe him. The topic of the kid who dropped the ice cream and who's at fault, and am I the a-hole? All coming up here on the Mojo in the Morning show. Channel 955, 104.5 SNX and 92.5 KISS FM. Squabble up with your ex here on the Mojo in the Morning show. Look at these beautiful people.
Yeah,
so nice.
I was stargazing. Life goes on, honey, and hug my babies.
Yeah. Tonight is the concert. It's Kendrick Lamar and SZA at Ford Field. The halftime performance at this year's Super Bowl right in our area. This is crazy.
That's facts.
I understand that Kendrick is here. I understand that they're at the hotel. I don't understand why they're not here on our studio lines or coming in studio here this morning to interview us.
Preparation.
Literally right on the street.
Do you remember when artists used to always do that? I remember it. I remember artists, they would always just come down. Now we've moved so close to them and we're down here. They can easily come over here.
They want to sleep.
Heck, bro.
We need record reps that actually care about us. To bring these people in here. But we got these guys in. These guys are more interesting.
Right, who need Kendrick and SZA?
I know,
when you
we got these
folks?
guys. We got some drama here. By the way, you guys look exactly like I saw you on your Zooms when we talked to you earlier this week. But refresh my memory on who's who, and I've got some audio to refresh the listeners' memories when you guys were on with us. Who's who here now? Which couple do we have here? Walk up to the microphone when I have you.
Let's start right here.
Yeah, come on over here to the microphone, and if you can, walk up there. Were you the young couple that we talked to yesterday?
No.
No. Which one were you guys?
Friday.
You were
Bobby and Taya.
You're the guy that What? Are you serious? Hold on a second. Let's refresh a little bit of the memories of our listeners here right now.
You two were dating. You're having a baby with somebody else. Is that you guys?
Bobby and Taya. This was them when they were on with us on Friday morning. Bobby and Taya. Bobby, what the hell did you do to screw this thing up, man? I don't know if you can outdo Taya.
Found the vapes in their purse, so I was like, no, I'm done with this. We got home, and I was like, you go home. We're done. It's over. But we kind of kept talking after that for a little bit. And then, I kind of got someone else pregnant, so that was that.
Nice job.
He just threw that in there real quick. Like,
focus on the vape and then just throw that in.
I remember
taking hits of the vape.
I remember seeing this and thinking to myself, okay, a vape, come on. Do you really, sir, look at this. She could be smoking 12 cigarettes at one time, and I would.
She called.
You know, I'd never kick. You know, what do they say? I wouldn't kick you out of bed for eating crackers. I wouldn't kick you out of bed for vaping.
When they say that?
That's an old saying.
Hell.
My dad told my mom that one time.
Okay.
That's how I came about. So, so Taya, do you really want to go to the concert with this guy after what he did?
I mean, it's a free concert, right?
I know, but with this guy, seriously, he did this, and then he got another girl pregnant. Are you sure?
It would be an experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you forgive him for that, or?
Sure.
We weren't dating.
We
I know.
weren't together when it happened, but we were like in semi-contact, so
Yeah.
that
Gray
was
area,
kinda
I like that.
Messed up.
I refresh my memory on this one. Are you guys still kind of a little romantic with each other, or no? No.
That was a quick no. Both no.
Any of you guys have feelings for each other? Yeah, you do.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, she said last Friday, yeah, but whatever.
On the right
Wait,
type of night.
So she said, wait a second, hold on a second. She said last
I
Friday.
said I had small feelings, but they're like very
But that made you think that you got a little bit of feelings, don't you?
Nah.
Honestly.
I'll care for her always, you know.
Yeah.
Some people you just always
I mean, he
don't
was a
care
big
about.
part of my life, so I'll always have like love for him.
Yeah.
Tay, is there somebody else for you?
Huh?
Somebody else for you?
No.
No. Okay.
All right.
Small feelings enough. On the right night, though.
Maybe
tonight.
Maybe this would rekindle that
Little
relationship,
Kendrick, little
right?
Luther going on.
Could share one drink with the handcuffed hands, you know?
Yeah.
Who else do we have here? Next couple up here. This was. You guys were relatively tame. I remember. You guys were not. You guys were like friends that ended up. I remember, right? Is this Katrina and Lamar? Katrina and Lamar. Let's meet Katrina and Lamar. We met them on I think one of the first days we did this contest. Katrina and Lamar, are you guys there?
We split up because we dated in college, and Katrina was accepted into the study abroad program in Australia. For about 6 months, she was gone, so we didn't really want to do the long distance. That, and later down the line, we figured out that we had different ideas of what a relationship was, expectations, and desire. So we ultimately just decided to break things off.
So you're not really on bad terms per se.
No, not horrible.
Okay, but are either of you in a relationship now?
No.
Katrina, is there anything that you miss about Lamar?
I mean,
that's a no.
And her smile. Look at her. She's smiling.
Smiling now.
When you heard all the rest of these people in their train wreck relationships, does it make you go, God, I'm lucky, right? Or you know, you didn't really answer that question that I asked, but is there something or no? Do you have any?
that I miss about Lamar?
Yeah.
I mean, we're still friends, so I feel like anything I would miss, I can still enjoy as friends.
Yeah. Like he didn't go get a girl pregnant, you know.
No.
Right.
Not that I know of.
No offense, Bobby. No offense, Bobby. No offense, Bobby. No offense. Where's Savannah at? Here, hold on a second. All right, hold on. Real quick. Wait, Brent, did you get Savannah pregnant or no? Or just
one of the Savannahs.
Yeah. Okay.
There were a lot of Savannahs.
Two
Savannahs? Two Savannahs pregnant.
Two Savannahs.
Wait, we're going to get to you in a second.
Yeah, you guys are coming up. All right, well, this is an interesting one because this would be a nice night for you guys to kind of just have your friendship back and get to spend time with each other, right?
Why aren't y'all back together, though? Like, you back from Australia. What's the problem?
Well, I just finished my master's program, and she's actually about to go back to Europe for a couple months
damn.
and then go to PA school.
Yeah. Okay.
So
timing is just very off.
So y'all got to get it in quick for you to get out of here.
I like these guys, though. They're good. They're a cute couple.
Yeah.
Who are these next guys up here right now? What are you guys?
We just talked to you.
Is this Kyle and Allie? Yeah. Kyle and Allie. These girls, all these girls, look at you guys. How do these guys become such morons here? Guys, we got to have a conversation with you guys. All right, so hold on. We got Kyle and Allie from Macomb
Your
and
story is really
New Baltimore.
sweet. You don't have a lot of drama.
No, not really. No.
Kyle and Allie, it was all due to, they broke up because of, I understand, there was some financial tension going on between the two of you guys?
Quite a few different things. Financial was like the main one since he's had a lot of student loans. I've had started school, both just not able to do much together. So I didn't really see a point in continuing when we couldn't do anything together.
I wanted to start, Kev, you weren't with us yesterday. Yeah. I want to start an OnlyFans page for these guys because they're such a nice group of people, especially after we talked to Brent over here from Romulus. Brent even offered him a job. He said, "Hey, I'll help you with a job." But the whole story is that they had so much financial stress that they could not take any time to be together because they couldn't afford to. This would be an opportunity for them to kind of get a free date night. And
Kyle was the one who entered the contest. Am I right in saying that? Just so that you could do something
I missed the pre-sale ticket, so then then they skyrocketed it up, and that was something I wanted to do.
Well, I'm saying, would you go to the concert? Would you sell the tickets and try to do something cheaper? Take her to Zap Zone or something, bro.
Would this win you back, Allie? Or it's just really complicated?
I ended things because there was so much tension and I didn't feel like he was putting enough effort in.
Yeah.
So even just entering this and trying to show that he still cares
is big.
Give me
that
some,
still
bro.
shows at least he cares.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, you love her?
Yeah, I mean, it's only 3 weeks ago. I mean, I don't think the feelings faded yet. So
yeah,
I mean, you could say it a little while. You know, a year after people break up, love kind of starts to fade. But
were you heartbroken when she broke up with you?
Yeah, but it was kind of like at that point, I kind of saw it coming for a little while.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question because this is where you really know how hard it is. Could you sleep at night? Were you having a hard time sleeping, or was it tough for you?
It'd take me like 45 minutes to fall asleep.
Yeah,
Just
thinking about her
stuff. Yeah, my mind couldn't settle down for the night.
45 ain't long enough, bro.
I like these guys. They're cute. They're a cute couple. And honestly, the whole idea of why they did this was good. They're not as salacious though as some of these other ones here. Who else do we got here? Who's up next? Angelica and Cornelius. Hello. Angelica and Cornelius. How are you guys? You're one of the first ones that we had on with us, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a good chunk of audio. Thank you, Zach, for putting this audio together. You did a great job with this, but hold on. Angelica and Cornelius are on with us this morning. What's up? Who broke up with who?
I broke up with her.
You son of a bitch.
What happened?
Yeah, why?
She cheated on me.
Oh, no.
Who did you cheat with?
No, he's lying. I did not cheat on him.
We were on vacation for her birthday.
Yeah?
And we were video on her phone, and the guy texted.
Oh.
I missed her, so I always do the code to her phone. So with sleep, I would do the phone. Yeah, they were texting and meet up the street from my house.
You don't call that cheating, Angelica?
That's not how it happened. That's not how I remember it. I remember someone did. Everybody texted me on my birthday. I remember that. But meeting down the street from his house, no, that's not how that happened.
So he was
I
just
never met anyone down the street from his
he
house.
was just texting you a happy birthday, and you have a jealous guy in Cornelius. He thought it was more than that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Where are you getting that story from? That she was going to meet up with somebody down the street.
Okay. What's that? Hold on a second.
See,
Hold
they
on.
updating us right now.
Hold on. Were you telling a story? Or no, is that true? She did that to you, huh?
Who is Rico?
I don't know who Rico
He
is.
said, you tell me who Rico is. He told me young boy.
I don't know who Rico is.
We were watching a video.
Rio?
Wow. Rio.
Oh, see, she know exactly.
Who's Rio?
Get it right.
Who is that?
Get the guy I'm cheating with right. I wouldn't cheat with Rico.
No, I was not cheating.
Who is Rio?
Angelica.
Rio was a friend. I was in a car club.
Okay.
Yeah, and he texted me and told me happy birthday, but we never done anything.
There was nothing with you
It was
guys.
nothing with
Okay.
Rio.
By the reaction on your face, I believe you. I really do. Yeah. I was like, no, not Rio.
I know.
Text message came through.
I don't
said,
buy it.
I miss you.
I miss you. Yeah. You don't miss.
birthday.
She missed.
Right.
She didn't say I miss the
Right.
car. She said, I miss you.
Yeah, she ain't miss her dues.
So that made me curious.
in Atlanta.
And I checked the messages.
You are.
Yeah.
You are hiding something from us here, Angelica. We can't make all the guys that cheated look bad. We can't make.
I didn't cheat.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Is conversation cheating?
That's
It's inappropriate.
Now, wait a second.
Were you having?
asking.
Why was he missing you then? What was he missing about you?
Because he moved out of town.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a vibe. I'm a whole
I'm a
vibe.
All right, I like these guys. That's a good. This is a good one. Angelica and
He
Cornelius.
still had a baby on me, though.
Oh, really? You had a baby when you guys broke?
Way after our relationship.
Who was the?
Yeah.
And
we was.
Y'all was done by then.
Wait, we was done.
but wait a second. I'm reading here. It says, but it says here. It says that you have 6 kids.
Oh God.
No, I don't have any.
No.
6 kids.
Oh, you don't have a kid? No. You also.
No.
It says here.
The girl-
What is this?
The girl that he.
The girl that he had
with.
a baby with. Has
After I
6
asked
kids.
him for a baby, he got
Fertile.
her pregnant after me.
You gave her one of the 6. Holy cow.
Yeah.
He was just helping her out.
No, 7. That made her 7th child.
Oh, that was a
my
7.
goodness.
But you understand something though. You understand he was heartbroken
2
because
years after our relationship.
Was we not? Still
Oh yeah, that
talking?
don't even count.
Wait, what?
Was we still talking?
Oh, okay.
You was talking to Rio.
No, I was not. I was not talking to Rio. Rio stays out of town.
By the way, these guys are really good. They're good. I am kind of bummed. Before we meet our last but not least couple, I'm kind of bummed because a couple of people didn't come down here, including Kathleen and Ella, our only lesbian couple that we had here, our only same-sex couple.
Yep.
These guys, remember, they broke up and
In a Chipotle.
Oh,
you can't
of
do
all
that.
places. And they looked like they could still have a relationship with each other if they went to this concert. And then the one that was a big one was Azaria and Javen. Remember?
Oh my
Let's
God,
remember
they
his
were
mama
funny.
called in.
Yes.
They were on the same couch together.
Yes.
And the mom maybe had something to do with this because the mom basically said these guys should not be together at all. Like maybe she kept them from coming in, but I don't know. Did they say why they didn't come in, Lydia? Did we
Nope,
find?
they just ghosted us.
They just ghosted us. All right. Last but not least, from yesterday morning, please welcome Savannah, number 1. And Brent. Let's hear this story because I'm going to tell you this was a doozy one. Savannah and Brent. It says here Brent cheated with another Savannah.
To be honest, I found all 3 Savannahs by accident. I wasn't
who's
looking
the
like
third?
that's what I mean, there was 3 altogether, but I mean, I didn't literally go out looking for it. It just literally happened. I don't know how I ran into the same people with the same initials and name.
Unreal.
So are you the OG Savannah, or where are you in this mess?
I'm like the second Savannah.
Are you the second?
She don't even
So
know.
he has a
First is the
son
worst,
already,
second is the
an
best.
Okay.
8-year-old with a Savannah.
Okay.
And then I came along. I knew he had a son, but I didn't know
Yeah.
that the girl's name was Savannah too.
Okay.
Well, we
Yeah.
have the same exact initials.
Unreal.
Like to the
Okay.
T.
And then he cheated on you with a Savannah, a
Yes,
different
with
Savannah,
another Savannah,
and got her pregnant.
City away.
That's
Brent.
crazy.
Brent, come up here and explain yourself. What's your thing with Savannahs? What is the deal?
The first Savannah, I was at the beach.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you ever been on the Jersey Shore? I feel like I've seen you.
GTL.
No, so I was on the beach and she liked what she seen.
Yeah.
The shirt was off. So that's how it happened. And then with her, I had a house party, a little Project X party, and
Yeah.
she
His shirt
came
was
over.
off.
She came over, and that's that's how it was. I mean,
And then where did
Okay.
the third Savannah come?
it was just the same scenario.
So the
I
same
had
scenario.
a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you choose this Savannah to bring in here and not the other 2 Savannahs? Why is there a
Well,
reason?
Yeah, she's the better mom.
That's
what's
that.
up.
Oh,
That's what's up.
I like that. Would you like to have a relationship? Like we talked to a couple of these guys that I think that should still stay in their relationships
Don't
with each
ask
other.
him, ask her.
Would you? Yeah, Savannah.
I mean, like I would, there's still something there.
Yeah.
For me at least, but I would. Like,
I see
for
why.
My kids
Actually,
and
take your shirt
everything.
off and let's see
But-
why.
It is his birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, I can do this for you.
Oh my God.
If you win, you have to take your shirt off and
No,
show
your
everybody.
name has to. You got to change your name to Savannah.
And then I change my name to Savannah.
Is he flexing?
Yes,
his chest?
yeah, he's
do a
making
lot
it
of
move.
running around, so like,
Yeah.
and we live in different houses, so like, I mean, maybe one day we could be a little
Okay.
family again.
So look at this. We want them to be a family. All right, so that's it. Those are our couples. Those are the couples. Now we have to choose.
Sheesh.
So, well, all you guys
how
go.
are we doing
All
this?
you guys, we're gonna write down on a piece of paper who we think.
Okay.
All you guys up against the glass. You guys can go up against the glass. kind of
Officer
everything.
Mojo?
Right now we're doing it?
Yeah, we're gonna write down who do you. So each of us gets a vote. Okay, the three of us get a vote, and whoever, and if there is a tie on the vote, or actually, well, I guess they're. Should Lydia and Bianca also vote too, or what do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Lydia and Bianca, you got a piece of paper and a pen and vote. All right.
This is
Hold on a
tough.
second. This is
decide.
God. This is.
High school dodgeball.
I don't know. Oh man, I love all these guys so much.
Okay, who are we giving it to?
I love all these guys so much. Hold on a second here. Hold on.
I mean, you know my handwriting.
All right.
Well, no, I just
All right.
don't want
Here, no, we're gonna read them out. I'm gonna read them out. We're gonna read the votes. We're gonna read it.
Did you
hand
already
them over
vote?
to me. Lydia.
Lydia, run in.
Here you go.
Lydia, or
Run in.
or Lydia, right up on. Well, I guess-
Yeah. Can you throw it on the call screen?
Or say it in my ear. Say it in my ear. Okay. All right. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. I'll give you Lydia's first because I'll forget what she just said to me in my ear otherwise. Ready? Somebody tally this up.
I got it.
Did we have Zach's vote too?
Big Zach, tell Mojo.
Tell Mojo in his ear.
Zach, say in my ear. Who do you like? Okay.
I couldn't hear his, so.
All right.
I feel like I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I feel like I did.
Lydia votes for Savannah and Brent.
All right.
Okay.
Zach votes for Savannah and Brent.
Ooh.
Wow, okay.
I vote.
I thought this was anonymous.
I vote for Kyle and Allie.
All right.
Boom. I don't know why they didn't go. This one is. Whose writing is that?
Let me see. That's my writing.
Kevin votes for Angelica and Cornelius. So far, the winning couple is Savannah and Brent. Will that be the winner here? Or will Bianca's vote change things? Bianca's.
I have a vote too.
Oh, sorry, Shannon. Shannon's. Okay, I forgot about that. I thought I already got yours. No. Okay. Bianca votes, I believe, or is that who's that writing? Is that?
That's me.
That's you. Shannon votes for Angelica and Cornelius.
Now it's tied.
We got a tie. So this is either going to be the winner, or we have to do a tiebreaker.
Know the show?
The winner, and it's off of Bianca's vote, is Angelica and Cornelius.
Let's go.
Come on up to the microphone, kids. Oh, my God.
I got a gift for you.
Wait a second. Handcuff their asses, yes?
Are you ready?
The cuffs are out.
Let's do it.
Do we know who's uncuffing them at the end of the show?
That's not my problem.
Yeah. People are, You better use it before. You better.
No, Angelica gonna help you.
I don't know how to use this.
You guys.
I stay out of trouble. I stay out of trouble.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Make it tight. DPD makes it tight. Make it tight. Put them up so everybody can see them. Put them up. There we go. Get those keys off of there so they can't get those keys. Congratulations to you guys. Squabble up with your ex here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. You guys are going to enjoy this concert. We got all the details for you. Everybody else, we appreciate you guys so much. I think all of you guys are great couples. You guys all have kind of a way about yourselves. And I'll tell you this, I think some of you guys, if not all of you guys, should somewhat, I think the rest should, I mean, maybe not, you know, you guys that, have kind of like the smart relationship. Everybody else, let these other guys stay together. Savannah, stay with him. Come on. He seems like he gave you the greatest compliment of all. You're a great mom. That's like an awesome compliment. And dude, I'll give you a couple dollars to help you with something. Take her out on a date,
you guys are the
will you?
sweetest couple.
Man, I'm
I
telling
know,
you.
Kyle and
Lock
Allie.
in.
Seriously.
That boy love you.
Yeah. Seriously. We got to help these guys out. You guys got to stay together. Congratulations to all of you guys for being in this contest. That was awesome. That was incredible. I want to see what the texters are saying. Hold on, the texters were all everybody. Kyle and Allie should have won. Savannah smiles. Oh my gosh. Savannah, don't go to the concert with him. He's a crazy guy. Look at all these ones. Look at all these texters here. Give those tickets to Wes so that he can go to the concert. All right, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. We're going to give you a chance to win in our Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas, a $50 gift card to go to Kroger and fuel up, and then qualify for a brand new car from Gordon Chevrolet. 844-MOJO Live. Yep, they got to walk out. We should handcuff them behind their backs.
No, this is better so people can see them when they come in.
We got to make
Have
sure.
a blessed day, y'all.
Guys were great. You guys were awesome. You guys are cuties. The couple from Commerce, seriously.
I don't trust him. No, do not.
You would make
do not
make beautiful babies. You don't trust him? Why?
Oh, they got the babies here. Savannah and Brent.
Wait, why do you not? Hold on. 844-MOJO Live, 95th caller.
There's just something about him.
Why you don't?
Even her mom, as she walked out, she goes, "My mom said I would be 6 feet under if I got back together with him."
Wait,
no way.
Taya said that?
Yeah.
Because of that Bobby guy seems like a nice, clean cut guy.
Moms be knowing.
For some reason, he looks like a guy that used to work here at the radio station. That guy was kind of shady. All right.
You think so?
No, the guy that worked at the station was kind of shady. All right. Shannon with what's trending in the Dirty on 30. What do you got, Shannon?
This is one of those rumors, the root of it. I don't know. I'm kind of going with this one. Did Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, are they already married? Did they secretly have a wedding and we just don't have details yet? The internet is in an uproar over this. There's an event planner by the name of Ellie Natoli who shared that at NFL player Cole Kmet's wedding, there was an envelope addressed to Taylor and Travis Kelce placed at table 13. I mean, table 13, of course it is. That's Taylor's favorite number. It's this blue envelope with this beautiful calligraphy. And it said Taylor and Travis Kelce. So to your point earlier, was it just Taylor, like as in she doesn't need her last name, or?
The first time you did this story in the 6 o'clock hour in the first 30 of the morning, when you did it, I didn't catch table 13 was the table.
Yeah.
They did this. It was all planted. It was all planted to make people talk about their wedding.
Or did they just seat them at table 13 because of course they would? They actually skipped this wedding. They were not at this wedding. They were in Tennessee for Travis's cousin's wedding, which I'm sure you saw a bajillion photos of.
And again, who is this again? Somebody.
This is an NFL player. I don't even know if
What's his name?
Yeah, Cole Kmet.
He's a tight end for the Buffalo Bills.
Okay. Is he? Oh, is he the? He's like a lot of people say that he's like Travis, right? He's a big dude like him.
Probably they all big at this point. Pause.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Do I got that right?
Speaking of Taylor Swift, Scooter
for the
Braun.
Bears. My fault.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Scooter Braun was on the Diary of a CEO podcast, and he was talking about, he really opened up, was talking about how arrogant he was to assume that Taylor would still work with him after he went and bought her entire music catalog.
Since I'd seen her last, I started managing Kanye West. I managed Justin Bieber. I knew she didn't get along with them. I had a feeling, this is where my arrogance came in. I had a feeling she probably didn't like me because I managed them, but I thought that once this announcement happened, she would talk to me, see who I am, and we would work together.
Obviously, that was not the case. He also got really emotional talking about going through a divorce with his wife and how he struggled with suicidal thoughts.
October of 2020, my marriage was falling apart. The whole world thought I was crushing it. Ariana's crushing it. Justin's all these people were on fire. And I had a suicidal thought for 20 minutes where I was like, if my marriage is going to fall apart, I'm not going to be with my kids all the time. I can't control this. I'm not going to be this perfect image that I presented to the world. And if I can't be this perfect image, I don't want to be here. And it went to a very dark place. And after 20 minutes, I said, what the hell was that? That's not me. I would never leave my kids. I don't want to leave anybody. What was that?
Two masked men.
I actually real quick, just to talk about him. I met him once at an iHeart festival that we had.
Nicest guy.
was very, very nice. And this was at the top of his game, was at the peak of his game. And I had a bad incident with Justin Bieber, remember?
Yeah.
That whole thing.
That was your fault.
And I actually thought that he could have buried me or ignored me or did anything, but was very cool when Billy the Kid introduced me to him and said hi to him. I thought he always seemed like a pretty honest guy. And I know he had a great relationship, or still does, with Bob Pittman and Tom Pullman and those guys. So when all the Taylor Swift stuff came out about him, I wondered if he was just getting a raw deal. He was just a good businessman and was meant to look like, because it came out at a time too when all that Harvey Weinstein stuff was going on and everybody was, bringing down, bad guys that are out there in this world. I don't know if I think that Scooter Braun, and I don't know any of his personal stuff, but I don't know if anything's bad about him buying somebody else's catalog.
Well, and like you just heard, he's now going back and reflecting and thinking, okay, I was arrogant to assume that she would work with me. But at the time, that just goes to show he didn't think he was doing anything wrong by making that business decision and that she would just hop back on board.
And honestly, I mean, you buy things that you think are valuable. She was valuable, right?
That's what it is, a business decision. But when you have those personal relationships, sometimes people aren't able to separate the two. And even though it's business, I thought our personal relationship was stronger.
Yeah. So Macklemore, a situation at his home in Seattle. 2 men in masks broke into his home and stole thousands of dollars in valuables. Here's the scary part. 3 kids were home at the time. Nobody was hurt, thankfully, but police say the men got into Macklemore's home through a patio door. They sprayed the nanny in the face with bear spray, so she was temporarily blinded. They made off with jewelry, shoes, watches before pushing the nanny to the ground and taking her phone. They were able to escape. Police have still not found them. Wow. And have you guys seen these photos going around the internet in the past 24 hours of Drake's closet from his home in Toronto? Yeah. Holy crap. He legit has a 2-story closet. This is his 50,000 square foot Toronto estate. It includes a full-size basketball court. It's called the Sanctuary. It's got the shot clock, the scoreboard, the center court couch, bench, it's like a living room. But he has thousands and thousands of rows and stacks of T-shirts.
Wow.
In this thing. Is that not insanity?
He owns that many
T-shirts? It is a
T-shirts?
2-story closet. What do you think? 4,000 T-shirts in there, plus endless rows of shoes, jewelry.
You know what it looks like? That looks like a Ross Dress for Less. I mean,
that is his closet. He turned the indoor basketball court into his closet.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow.
Lucky guy.
Would you want that many T-shirts though? Like,
no.
Can I be honest with you?
I go through my closet all the time. I try to get rid of all the crap T-shirts.
Chelsea and I were talking. I have like clothes that I got to get rid of. Like, I still have like 5 sizes of clothes from the years, ranging from probably 3X all the way down to an extra large. And I've got a drawer of just T-shirts, and all I do is just grab one. I don't want that one. There's some T-shirts in there I don't even know if I've ever worn.
I mean, it is summertime, though. You might need a beach towel.
Yeah.
How many in this club?
Oh, you're such a... I just caught that. By the way...
You get it?
By the way, I thought that... You know what I thought? I thought yesterday when you were gone, because you had
it was way too quiet in here. It was.
I missed you, but I didn't. It was nice just to have a day of... By the way, real quick, speaking of that.
He's Wegovy.
Speaking of that.
Or no, he's Monjuro.
Listeners want to know what you think of my short shorts.
What you mean?
He thinks those are short. He's like, my shorts are too short today. It's really playing with my head. He was so off yesterday because he thought his shorts were too short.
Are my shorts too short?
I don't think so.
You called me fat just a second ago. You want to double that up?
Wait, stand up straight because you got like this hunch thing. Yeah. Pull them down a little bit.
All right. Like this.
No, those are normal.
Huh?
I think the knees are the problem.
What's wrong with my knees?
I think it's genetics. I don't know.
Those are athletic knees.
You're good. The shorts are good.
You wouldn't tell the offensive line for the Detroit Lions they got bad knees, would you?
Thing. Let me tell you something. I didn't get carded at a restaurant one time, and I asked the guy why he didn't card me. He lifted up the tablecloth, looked under the table. He goes, yeah, your knees are saying you're definitely over 21. I was so pissed.
I would have died laughing.
I was so mad.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Amanda just texted in and says, hey, Mojo, ask Kev about his dicky do. Kev, how's your dicky do?
Oh, yeah.
This a joke, ain't it?
No, I just wanted to know. How's your dicky do?
I don't know what to say. Go ahead, get me.
You know what a dicky do is?
Go ahead, get me.
It's when your stomach sticks out further than your dicky do. There you go.
That's funny. I like that. I like that.
All right, for all of today's Dirty, catch up on everything that you missed by checking out Mojo in the Morning and the free iHeartRadio app.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
A chance for you to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. There's so many artists that are going to be at that, but Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, they're going to be there. Jelly Roll will be there. Plus a whole bunch of other artists that are so huge, like some of the biggest icons in music, Mariah Carey, The Offspring, Bryan Adams,
Lil Wayne,
Toya will have a chance for listeners to win at 9:10. You are in for our Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Ew.
Toya. We're going to set you up with a $50 gas card to Kroger, and you are now qualified to win a brand new car, a loaded 2024 Chevy Trax from Gordon Chevrolet, or $20,000 cash. Which one would you choose?
Probably the car.
You got to take that car. It's so worth it. What are you driving now?
Ford Fusion.
Is it got a lot of miles on it?
Yes.
Yeah, we got to get you into something with no miles at all and that new car smell. So hang on the phone for just 1 second and we'll get you set up.
Okay, thank you.
All right, back with more next.
Tired of paying subscription fees? Mojo has no fees. Listen for free to the live show. Streaming on Channel 955 on our free iHeartRadio app. Then download the podcast for free. Free never sounded so good. Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
City traffic.
I think I had three things going at once on that one.
8:41, we are just about at 60 degrees. Sunshine, a high of 74 today, getting up into the high 80s tomorrow. Out on the streets right now, 75 northbound before Dearborn, an accident blocking the two center lanes. It's slow from the Southfield Freeway. 94 westbound at Gratiot, an accident in the left lane. The two left lanes are blocked. Westbound M14 after Sheldon, it's stop and go from 275. Some really slow traffic westbound 696 between DeQuinder and Southfield. And you've got about a 5-minute backup 94 westbound between Michigan Avenue and US 23. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Mojo in the Morning on iHeartRadio.
This report is sponsored by Michigan Lottery. Don't miss a Daily 4 straight back bonus from the Michigan Lottery. Just play your usual Daily 4 numbers, and if you match your straight bet in reverse, you'll win $1,000. Double your chance to win with straight back bonus. For a limited time only.
Hey, let me talk about David Femininio. If you're injured in an accident, you want an attorney that treats you personally, and that is personal injury attorney David Femininio. You know, he takes everything that happened to you, that injury that got caused by the accident, that repair that you might need on that car. He takes it personally, and he personally will represent you, especially because you're a Mojo in the Morning listener, and he personally will get you paid. Get David, get paid isn't just a catchy phrase. It's actually the motto that he stands by, and he's committed to make sure that you and your family are taken care of. If you're injured in an accident, you want the one attorney that will treat you as personal as his name. Personal injury attorney David Femininio. GetDavidGetPaid.com or call 855-65-CRASH. That's 855-65-CRASH or GetDavidGetPaid.com.
This September, our iHeartRadio Music Festival
presented by Capital One
is coming back to Las Vegas, and you can win your way to be there.
for a weekend full of superstar performances. Streaming live only on Hulu.
Starring
Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne,
4, 3, 2, I let one go.
Jelly Roll, Maroon 5,
Mariah Carey, Glorilla,
and more.
15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage, and once-in-a-lifetime artist moments you'll have to see to believe.
Tickets go on sale June 13th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific through AXS.com. But starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Capital One cardholders get first access to tickets and other exclusive offers for 48 hours only, or while pre-sale tickets last. Visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for more pre-sale details. What's in your wallet?
Keep listening for the next chance to win your way to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
After an accident, there are 2 types of people: those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
My mom said I'm not like anyone else. She's right. Kids train like athletes. We need doctors trained for kids.
Kids' bones and muscles are unique. That's why they need the care found at Children's Hospital of Michigan.
At Children's Hospital of Michigan, your child can see a pediatric, orthopedic, and sports medicine specialist in just 48 hours because waiting isn't an option.
Treating kids isn't part of what we do. It's everything we do. Learn more at childrensdmc.org/athletes.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out?
It's Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people and pets. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Weeds die by the next day. Find Spruce wherever weed killers are sold.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price, and then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bills doubled? With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts. Plus, with Boost, you're on America's newest 5G network. Head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Summer savings are here at Going Gone by Dick's Sporting Goods. Score up to 70% off styles from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Jordan, Kalia, and more. Discover new markdowns and arrivals every week. Hurry in and save big on summer styles at your Going Gone.
If you're in the mood to update your home, maybe do a little summer home renovation, check out Sargent Appliance. Find out more at sargentappliance.com. They're the best. That's sargentappliance.com. Quality appliances for less. Yeah!
Do you have back or neck pain? Trinity Health uses the latest methods and technology to help. Leave pain behind and connect with trinityhealthmi.org/spine. Trinity Health. We see all of you.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog get you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Camping is such an adventure. I love how there's a surprise around every corner. Except when I'm surprised with a sudden allergy attack. Luckily, I've got Claritin D to attack back. And I didn't even need a prescription for this.
Get fast, powerful relief from your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. It's so fast, it starts working in as little as 30 minutes.
Now, I can enjoy sleeping under the stars instead of sneezing under them.
Claritin clears. Use as directed.
Hi, this is Ed Hagopian. Did you know that Hagopian Cleaning Services, who you trust to clean your carpet and area rugs,
Can also clean your air ducts and dryer vents. With 86 years of cleaning experience, you can count on Hagopian to deliver the best service and always at a competitive price. Give us a call today to take advantage of our special $99 offer on dryer vent cleaning. Keep your home and family safe by having Hagopian remove the lint buildup that can cause fires. Call 1-800-HAGOPIAN to schedule your appointment today.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
Man, I'm telling you, this would be a great place to live. Birmingham Point. It's located right next to Papa Joe's in Birmingham. If you're looking to rent in Birmingham, this is the only place. Brand new. The units are amazing. I'm telling you, the apartments are gorgeous. It's got the only rooftop pool in all of Birmingham. It's got so many different amenities, including concierge service, a doorman that's amazing. And if you got a dog, your dog's going to love living there because in the wintertime, you don't have to go outside with your dog. I mean, they've got an indoor facility for you. Plus, they treat you right. Go to FHSliving.com so that you can live better. Birmingham Point, FHSliving.com.
This report is sponsored by MyMichiganRoof.com.
Partly sunny and a high of 73 today. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine and temps up in the mid-80s.
Shayna Roofing, Michigan's roofing experts that offer transparent pricing and a lifetime transferable warranty. With a 4.9 rating on Google reviews, why choose anyone else? Visit Shayna Roofing at mymichiganroof.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by the new electric instant games from the Michigan Lottery.
Add the Mojo in the Morning show to your presets on our free iHeartRadio app. And never miss a show.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, judgment free and just $15 a month.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
He cheated on his wife to be with you. And now he's cheating on you? Shocker.
Oh, I listen to the morning show because I like War of the Roses.
Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 9:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
Scandalous.
Wow.
Mojo in the Morning, your home of the War of the Roses. This is almost what could have been a War of the Roses. You guys know those texts that you get, it seems like every second of the day, that is, hey, just checking in, or hey, don't forget to call me later, or randomly, hey, we're meeting tonight for dinner. Where are we meeting? You know, those random like phishing texts that it's from, I don't even know who. I always wonder, what do they get out of the deal?
Remember, I thought Wes was cheating on me.
Yeah.
Because he got one of those and he texted it back to show me that it was...
It was one of those texts. Which one was his, just the words, or what was it that said?
His said something to the effect of, it was so nice to see you, with a red heart emoji.
Okay, yes. I remember that.
And the crazy part was, it was a 586 area code, which is his area code. Yeah. So I was so suspicious.
Yes, I know they're all fake whenever it's like an area code I don't even recognize. Sometimes when there is a local area code and it comes through, like I was telling Zach when I was telling him this story I'm about to tell you guys, that the one that would get me is if it said, hey, I don't know if you know who this is, but give me a call. Like one of those. And if it was a local one, I'd be like, oh, I do give my number out to a lot of people. Probably too many, but
you do.
Listen to this story. So a friend of mine's wife wasn't talking to him for over a week. They were at least very stressful for about a week because she thought that he was cheating. And I don't know, are we on camera still? Are we still on camera?
Yeah.
All right, so she was upset with him because he got a text to his phone, but it also had a picture attached to it. And the picture that is attached...
It's an upgrade of the scammers.
The picture that is attached is the infamous hot Asian lady. You ever get these things that come through on your social media?
You have a photo?
Y'all got these sexy times. I don't get any of these.
There's this Asian woman, and I some people say it's AI, some people say it could be somebody's photo or whatever. But it's this Asian woman that comes through. She's come through on my Facebook a couple of times she'll send a DM and she'll go, hey, I want to follow you, whatever. I don't know. I'm just like, she says, I'm not trying to do an Asian accent because I don't want anybody to think
like it a little bit.
No. Hey, I want to follow you. Hey, I want to follow you. Actually, she sounded more Mexican. She sounded more Mexican or Latin than she did that. But she's like, and this is it right here. So there's the picture right there.
Okay.
Let me make sure I don't have anything on my thing.
Right.
There's a picture right there. Okay. You see it on the thing?
Yeah.
And it says,
she's pretty.
It says, my picture. Can you see my picture? That's what the thing was. And it's from some number, 815-906-4542. Okay. Don't call that number because if you do, you're going to get spammed by somebody. So she saw this on his phone, is convinced that he is talking to some girl. All right. She gets all upset with him. He tells me the story and I go, dude, I got that same one sent to me. So it took me having to tell her that it was something that I got too and that it was fake for her to believe, okay, he's not, messing around with some girl.
Did she send you a picture too?
Yeah, she sent me the picture.
Was it the same one?
It was. His writing was different. So mine was my picture, whatever the deal is.
Yeah.
He got something else that said, missing you, wanted to show you how much. And it was
this is
the picture.
crazy.
So they come, which by the way, if I dial this number, what will happen to our phone lines here? Will we get like spammed or something?
Do it.
Our company sometimes can't pay the phone bill, Mojo. I cannot afford to lose.
Come on, let me try.
I do want to know where it goes.
Let me try what happens here. What happens
if
on
it's
one of these
anything.
things? I need Victor on this one. Misfit Victor always calls these people back and has conversations with them. Victor actually plays, he has recordings of himself talking to people. And the funniest is when the people call him, this is great. When the people will call him and they'll say, hi, I'm looking for, whatever, so-and-so, or they'll talk to him. He'll go, no, I'm sorry. This is Tony Trevato. And
he keeps him on the phone for an hour.
Yeah.
Victor uses every second of his day.
All right, let's try it. Let's see exactly what, who.
That's no fun.
What do they get out of this? I guess it's only like.
No, then they
Is it a
now know
phishing
you're-
scam?
Yeah, they now
Is that
know
what it
you're
is?
there. What did I do?
I always
didn't
think they
dial it?
hack into my iCloud or something.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they did.
Oh, Lydia said I dialed it wrong, and that's why it went beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, add the 9 in front of it.
Beep. Okay.
It's like school.
Hold on.
You have to dial out press 9 first.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been.
Oh, now they're going to get me. Hold
All
on.
the suckers leaving messages for this girl.
Misfit Victor's on with
She's
us.
real.
Victor.
What up, Vic?
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Victor, the hot Asian girl sent me another picture here. I was wondering, you want to go out with us tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Where are we going?
I don't know. We're thinking that maybe we, I don't know, Olive Garden, or what's the other Italian place that?
Maggiano's.
No.
Applebee's?
No, what's the other one? Carrabba's.
Oh,
we're gonna
Carrabba's.
We're gonna go fancier. She's worth fancier. Carrabba's.
Well, what did she refer to you as first? Because I always get like, hey, Alice, what time are we meeting for lunch tomorrow?
Alice.
No, mine is my picture. Can you see my picture? Victor, when you call the numbers back, what do people say to you when you call back?
Well, it's usually like, please hold. Your call will be answered shortly.
Okay.
And then Alice sounds like, hello, my friend, how are you? And I'm like, is this Alice? Oh, Alice can't come to the phone right now, and whatever. And they're like, oh, okay. And, all of a sudden, you get all these other links and stuff sent to you. And, there's a lot of interesting stuff on some of those links. I recommend everybody clicking on them.
Do you ever worry, though, that your phone's going to be taken over by somebody, and they're going to start buying things with your phone?
No, not really. Not really. I mean, the best is I'll get a message and I'll say, hey, this is Apple. Somebody just spent $7,000 on blah, blah, blah. Please contact us. So call them.
Yeah.
And they'll say, yes, Mr. Victor, somebody spent $7,000, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and they're like, this is fraudulent. I'm like, no, it's not. I bought 42 iPads. No. And they're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I bought them for a school in Kenya. And they get so mad at you because you're just like, no, it's not fraudulent. I spent all that. And then they say a few choice words to you that we can't say on the air, and then they hang up on you.
That's great.
Victor, what is the longest that you've kept somebody on the phone?
34 minutes. It was for a they called me up and said that my electricity bill hadn't been paid or gas bill or something like that, and they needed me to go to Kroger and buy Citibank gift cards and whatever. So I said, okay, I'm going to go. And then kept them on the phone. I'm sitting at work in my office the whole time. And I'm like, okay, I'm here now. And they're like, okay, you go. And I'm like, they don't have those here. And I'm arguing with the guy, and he's like, yes, sir, they do. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm at Walmart. And I'm like, hold on one second. And he's like, okay. And I'm just in my office, and then I'm like, okay, I'm here now. And he's like, now go. You can go to the Walmart. You can go to the counter, and you can do this. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm at Target. I'm so stupid. And I just kept the guy on the phone as long as I could till I had to hang up on him.
Wait, why do they want you to go to Walmart? What's the reasoning, you think, of why they want Walmart instead of anywhere else?
Well, it's either you use Western Union or, like I said, they'll say, like, your $780 gas bill hasn't been paid, and we're going to they're on their way. And I'm like, oh, I'll just pay it on the app. I'll go on the website. No, you cannot do that, sir. You have to send gift cards. So you go to the store or you Western Union and you buy these gift cards for $780 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you give them the number on the back, and then
they get their money.
And then they get their money. But the best is like when I used to work at a restaurant before, and when they would call up and say, we are going to shut off your gas. I'm like, do it, please. You don't understand. I'm like, please shut off my gas. I want to go home. And they get so frustrated.
Craig, what's up? Yeah. Craig, it's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Good morning, Trucker Craig here.
What's going on? How you doing, buddy? What's happening to you?
If I get random text messages from a number I don't know, I just respond and ask them if they're looking for feet or balloon knot pictures.
He said balloon knot?
Blue nut.
Oh, I thought he said balloon knot.
I
love it.
You tie a balloon in
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about like his nuts are blue or something.
No, he's talking about tying his thing in a knot.
Oh, that's it. Okay, he is talking about that. All right. Well, thank you for the call, Trucker Greg. All right, talk to you, Craig. I love it.
What they doing in that truck?
Bro, Cal, what's up?
Hi, what are you doing?
You know, hold on. Is this one of those scams?
You say bro kill?
Yeah.
No. Whenever they call
wait, real quick. Hi, what are you doing? All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm falling for the scam. What's up?
Well, that's how I felt when you said hi, Brokel, on the air the other day, and it wasn't me. I like to call them back and give them the exact same spew that they gave me, and they get really, really upset about it. I've actually called a lady back like 40 times, and she answered every time.
Oh, my God. You and Victor would be a perfect couple. Could you imagine the two of you guys? How do you guys have the time to do all this stuff?
Hey, completely platonic. I would sit in a room with Victor and we could call whoever the hell we want.
Victor, what do you think?
Yeah.
You and Brokel getting together.
Is it Brokel?
Well, the best thing is we don't talk to each other at all. We would just be on the phone all the time.
Literally, it'd be perfect.
Unreal. These guys.
100 years ago, I joined a Bally's gym, and you can tell I work out a lot. And I canceled after a year, and they kept calling me, badgering me about, no, you signed up for a lifetime membership. This lady, poor lady's name was Rosemary. She'd call me every other day, and I said, hey, can I have your phone number? She'd be like, yeah. I'm like, give me your extension. I called her 3 times a day, and she'd answer the phone. I'm like, Rosemary? She's like, yes. I go, hi, it's Victor. She's like, hey, Victor, how you doing? I'm just calling to let you know I'm not going to pay that bill. And she'd say, oh, okay. And I'd hang up, call her 3 hours later. So finally she changed her extension and never heard back from her ever again.
Oh, my
God.
Victor.
Two of you guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. All right.
Yeah, they don't like being harassed for some reason.
Yeah, right. The harassers.
No, they don't. They hate it.
All right, we're going to connect both of you guys together. I love those guys. How great is that to have those two guys making these calls? Christy, you had a father-in-law that was scammed out of how much money?
It was $1,700.
Oh, no.
So at the time he lived in Pennsylvania, he got a call, and on the caller ID it said Washington Police, which is where he lived in Pennsylvania. And they told him, go to, your local grocery store, get some, we can only take your cards from Apple gift cards. Like, they had a warrant out for your arrest and this and that. This is the only way to avoid it. And he did it. He called me and my husband later on and was like, hey, do you guys have any extra money? They're coming to get me. We're like, what are you talking about? And it was all a scam. We're like, And the worst part was he was on speakerphone at the cash register getting all these Apple gift cards, and the cashier didn't even say anything.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And
my
they have to
God.
see this time and time again and know what it is.
Quick question for you.
Well,
Your father-in-law is like a smart man, right? Normally, like he would normally not do this, right?
He calls himself a redneck, so probably
Oh,
not.
okay. I was gonna say. I was trying to prove a point of this man's actually a very smart guy. Nah, he's a dummy.
Not actually.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon, Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
All right, guys, it's time now for Am I the A-hole on the Mojo in the Morning show. Do we think that Dave is an a-hole? You guys tell us, 844-MOJO Live.
Hi, this is Dave. So I'm kind of in the doghouse with my wife because this last weekend was my son's 8th grade graduation, and I didn't go. But am I wrong? 8th grade graduation it's like a participation ribbon. It's not like high school or college. So I don't think it's that big a deal.
Well, I want to know why he didn't go. Dave, am I the a-hole? Why did you not go? What did you choose over your son's 8th grade graduation?
Well, my buddy got married the same time, and so I went and had some celebration time with him.
Did you go to a bachelor party or the wedding?
Yeah, bachelor party.
You went to you went to your buddy's bachelor party. Where was the bachelor party?
It was in Vegas.
So you chose to go to your buddy's bachelor party in Vegas over your son's 8th grade graduation.
That's correct.
Okay. I mean, listen, well, let me ask you this. How close are you to your friend? I shouldn't even ask that.
No.
It's your son.
Yeah, not closer than blood.
It's your 8th grade.
He's my buddy from high school.
Okay.
So it's not like your best friend in the whole entire world. Not that would make it any better for me.
Well, but it's his buddy from. So
he like I've known him longer than my son.
Why would you say? Oh, this is interesting. You say that the 8th grade graduation is like a ribbon, a participation ribbon. You don't think that that's a big deal? I think 8th grade graduation is a big deal.
Come on, man. You just show up for 8 years.
See, but it's
it's not that hard.
But it may not be a big deal for you, but it's a big deal for him.
Yeah.
I think it was especially a big deal for my wife and her mom, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I think that's the deal.
But your dad.
Yeah. What about?
I know.
What did your son think of you not being there? What did he say?
Good question.
He didn't seem too upset about it.
All right. What did your wife and your mother-in-law say?
Oh man, my mother-in-law is furious, and my wife is, I'm sleeping downstairs. Let's put it that way.
You know what the sad thing is about this? The sad thing is that you can't get this back. And I know it's your buddy that you went and grew up with and all this stuff, and his bachelor party. And you probably had enough time to know that this bachelor party was happening on this date. And you probably had enough time to know that it's your son's 8th grade graduation. So you actually had time to think about this. And you still chose your friend's bachelor party and a trip to Vegas over going to your son's 8th grade graduation.
I did, and I think the thing that made it worse is I didn't let anyone know until about a week before.
Oh my God, double whammy.
That's not good. Hold on. Am I the a-hole? Let's go around the room and then I'll grab some calls here. Shannon?
I say absolute a-hole.
Kevin?
Can I ask one question real quick?
Yeah.
I do think you're an a-hole, but how fun was the party?
Oh, so fun, man. So fun.
Okay, yeah, he's an a-hole.
I can't talk about it, of course. But
I think he's totally an a-hole. Am I the a-hole? Queenly, is he an a-hole? Queenly? Queenly, unmute your phone. I can hear that you're there. Unmute your phone. Queenly.
Oh, I'm here.
There you are. Yeah, there you go. Did you push it up with your cheek? I do that a lot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was. Dave is a complete a-hole, and he's very heartless because transitioning from 8th grade to high school is a huge milestone. And he's going to have a lot of issues with his son while he's in high school since he was not there.
I mean, that's a big moment. It is a big moment. To me, there were times where I felt horrible over the years. We would have iHeart festival trips, or we would have like our agent Norm had parties down in Atlanta, and there were moments I missed of our kids. Like I'll never forget this one. I missed Luke's first high school dance he ever went to. They had a Sadie Hawkins or something like that he went to, and I still have the pictures. And it's weird because I have the pictures that Chelsea sent me of Luke in this red tie. And then the next picture over is me partying with Johnny Dare at Norm's party. And I felt horrible about it.
To be fair, though, you as mom and dad, you cannot be at everything. But I think there are certain things that you absolutely make a priority. And to me, 5th grade graduation, 8th grade graduation.
You're taking a day off to be
year,
it, right?
Yeah. Those are big because it's the end of one era and the beginning of another. That's a huge transition for kids and for parents, I think.
If you have to be at work, that's one thing. Like if your work says you can't take off, I understand that. You're trying to keep, clothes on your kids and a roof over their head. But if it's a bachelor party in Vegas.
When you get the choice.
Yeah. Ace, what's up?
What up? What up? Good morning, everybody.
How you doing? Ace, you say he's not an a-hole.
Oh, he's not the a-hole. It's Vegas. Listen, you don't even get a degree when you graduate 8th grade.
Degree.
You don't get a degree, but you get a promotion. You get promoted to high school.
Yeah, no. I'm not missing my high school, my kids' high school graduation. No. But 8th grade, 10th grade, they get a chance to too many celebrations these days. I went to my son's kindergarten graduation.
Yeah. Can I say something to you without making it sound too morbid? Do you know that my mom died right after I graduated 8th grade? That was the last time that she saw me accomplish something. So I'm just throwing this out there, and I'm not saying, Dave, you're going to die, even though I'm sure your mother-in-law probably wants you to. But literally, I will remember forever, and I have the pictures of it, of my mom at my 8th grade graduation, and then she threw me an 8th grade graduation party. My mom knew she was dying. I never knew this until my sisters told me.
She threw you a party?
She threw a party. I had invited the whole class, but my mom knew that this was not good for her, and the doctors didn't give her much more time. And so I graduated right around now in June, and then my mom passed away on August the 3rd of that same year.
Well, thanks, Mojo.
I'm telling you.
Dang. Yeah, listen, now who's the a-hole, huh?
Wow.
But honestly, I will say this to you guys. I think it's a big deal even if your mother doesn't die. Like, I really do. A kid remembers everything.
I agree.
Kids know exactly where or when they were when moments happen to them, like that hit in baseball or the shot in basketball, the moment that they performed at a school band concert.
And this isn't like 2nd grade to 3rd or 4th to 5th. This is literally, to Shannon's point, the end of an era. Your entire
one school
early
to
childhood education. High school is a big deal.
Yeah.
Heidi, what's up?
Hey, I have an opinion on this. I think the question, a-hole, not a-hole, I think it was a mistake not to go to the 8th grade graduation.
Yeah.
But I think everybody deserves a second chance. And if I was Dave, I would sit down with my son one-on-one and say, I feel like I made a mistake. I should have been here. Let's you and I go do something. And he should take the exact same amount of money he spent on that Vegas trip and take his son and him somewhere where the kid wants to go and let the son pick where to go, what they do, like make him feel really special. He's not going to make up for it, but I think
that's a great idea.
That is a
I
really
like
good
that
idea.
idea a ton.
Yeah.
And I have one thing to add. I have a sister, and my dad did not go to her high school graduation because he said he had to work, and it is still bothering her
to this day.
Like 50 years later. It's terrible. So, but he can make up for it.
Did your daddy make up for it?
My dad, he was a workaholic. He would work 7 days a week if he could, and I think he did, but he didn't really express his feelings, and it would have meant a lot to her if he had apologized. I don't think he ever did.
I hate to say this, but we always say this for that generation, but that generation just didn't understand how much their kids needed them. They felt like providing for them was more than anything. Like I think I saw that in my dad too. Not that he missed too much stuff of mine, but he did work a lot, and he felt like his goal was he was being the man providing. And I think unfortunately our generation and the generation after
we needed more than that.
I think we've made up for it
Yeah.
more than we've actually probably too much made up for it with our kids, right?
Yeah.
Where now we're trying to give them everything that we thought we couldn't have.
Yeah.
Dave, man, I feel for you, pal, because this is one of those ones where I know this is probably not what you wanted to hear.
No, I think you guys are telling me I need to make some apologies.
Well, and I think honestly, just now, just to understand, and you can't make up for it, but you can actually change and spend as much time as you possibly can with him now.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll be right back.
Do better.
Want to see our iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas? Mojo has your chance now. Text this keyword to 200-200.
Take them to the iHeartRadio Music Festival, Dave. Win a trip to Vegas for you and a friend, airfare, hotel accommodations, and tickets to both nights of the iHeart Festival in Las Vegas, September the 19th and 20th. Text Vegas right now to 200-200. That is Vegas. Text that to the number 200-200 for a chance to win a trip to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Everybody is going to be there. We mentioned the list. I'll mention it again, but Tate McRae, Jelly Roll, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne, and then you got like huge retro artists like Bryan Adams,
Mariah Carey,
Sammy Hagar,
Tim McGraw, Maroon 5.
Lots of them. So your chance to win right now. iHeartRadio Music Festival, trip for you and a friend, all the accommodations, and even a $1,000 cash card.
Mojo's Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas is driven by Gordon Chevrolet in Garden City. Your chance to win happens in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
9:15, 61 degrees outside, mostly sunny today, and a high of 74, sunshine, and highs in high 80s. Tomorrow, out on the streets, an accident blocking the right lane, 94 eastbound before the Baker Road exit. It is stop and go from M52. Stop and go traffic, 94 westbound between East Outer Drive and Gratiot. Same thing, 94 westbound between Huron and US 23. We have an accident blocking both shoulders, 75 northbound before Outer Drive. It is really slow from Southfield, and more slow traffic, about a 10-minute backup, 94 eastbound between Rotunda Drive and John R. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Payday. Hardworking people need a hardworking candy bar. Packed with peanuts and filled with golden caramel, Payday is definitely working hard for you. So grab one now to power you through the day. Payday Peanut Caramel Bar. Get to it.
Don't let the heat ruin your summer. You know, tomorrow's going to be high 80s, like 87, 88 degrees. There are simple things that can help you be comfortable, but also save energy. Install blinds or shades to block out the sun. Add caulk and weather stripping around air leaks around your doors or your windows, or both, so that you don't let all that cool air out. Upgrade your insulation to improve energy efficiency and get rebates from DTE. Save up to 10% on your annual cost to DTE when you do so. And you can be saving money and getting great tips too when you go to DTEenergy.com/saveenergy.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog get you top dollar. Go to TopDogLaw.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
Change is always happening. It's part of life. And when it comes to music, change is all around us. Songs are rewritten. Classics are remixed. Bands and artists come and go. Even our taste in music changes. Here at Xfinity, we know there's still good in keeping some things the same. That's why we want to do our part with a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. It means no matter what changes, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. Surprised? Life is full of them. One internet price, 5 years, guaranteed. Learn more at Xfinity.com/deals. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
AJ Danboys has been a family-owned business since 1925, offering dependable, local HVAC services. Go to ajdanboys.com and get $1,000 off any qualifying complete heating and cooling system. Cannot be combined with any other offers. Go to ajdanboys.com for details.
The Jeep brand has always stood for American freedom. And now we're standing with you with Employee Pricing Plus. Hurry into your Jeep brand dealer for details today and join the family. Jeep, there's only one. Offer valid on select 2024 and 2025 Jeep brand vehicles for non-FCA employees and retirees. $200 admin fee applies. Not all buyers will qualify. Restrictions apply. Does not apply to leases. Ends 6/30/25. Jeep is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
When you think about owning a home of your own, what do you see?
A nice big kitchen.
A garage with storage space.
A yard for the kids to play soccer.
Bank of America's Community Home Ownership Commitment can help. In select markets, get up to $17,500 when combining down payment and closing cost grants. Visit bankofamerica.com/homeowner. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025.
Bank of America N.A. Equal Housing Lender. Credit and collateral are subject to approval. Restrictions apply. This is not a commitment to lend.
The Michigan Lottery has 4 new instant tickets called Electric Games, and they're a surge of fun. But there are some misconceptions.
Can I use my Electric Games tickets to charge my phone?
No, but there are electrifying top prizes up to $4 million.
Will playing Electric Games affect my power bill?
No, but with the multiplier and bonuses, they're wired for winning.
Do the tickets come with batteries?
Again, no. But there are $212 million in prizes. The new Electric Games from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Life is beautiful and fragile. We fall. We get tired. And sometimes we get sick. But with Corewell Health, we are also strong. We fight disease. We battle cancer. We come together. We come back. We push forward. When the body breaks, we break through. Corewell Health. We can.
The Michigan RV Super Show is coming to you. Join us at any Camping World in Michigan, June 12th through the 15th, to shop ridiculous discounts on the best selection of new and used RVs in Michigan. Tour new 2025 RVs starting as low as $92 a month. Enter to win a new RV and enjoy family fun and on-site activities. Don't miss the Michigan RV Super Show at your local Camping World, June 12th through the 15th. Get all the details at campingworld.com/Michigan RV Super Show.
This summer is all about Big 3 basketball. Ice Cube's 3-on-3 league is back with superstar ballers like Dwight Howard, Michael Beasley, and more. Legendary coaches, big plays, musical guest performances. It's something you don't want to miss. Watch every weekend all summer long on CBS and Vice.
Going up.
Prices keep going up these days. It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up.
Going up.
But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button.
Going down.
We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40, period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free Samsung 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
It's time to take a spin on the new Fanatics Casino app. We're dropping $2 million in fan cash. So every week, you can play for a chance to win your share of $250,000. Flip your fan cash into casino credit, bonus bets, exclusive apparel, and so much more. Get 500 free spins on Cash Eruption when you wager just $10. Join America's fastest growing online casino. Terms apply. Download the Fanatics Casino app now. Must be 21 and over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
More Mojo in seconds.
Divorce is overwhelming. It is stressful. There is tons of fear of the unknown, but it doesn't have to be all of those things. Goldman and Associates Law Firm is here to help you out. They are who I always recommend to a friend or a family member, or if you send me a DM and you're looking for a divorce attorney. 20 plus attorneys make up Goldman. They are the largest family law firm in the state of Michigan. Learn more about them. Again, it's Goldman and Associates by going to choosegoldman.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Goldman and Associates Law Firm.
iHeartRadio just gave driving an upgrade with presets now on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Your go-to stations, podcasts, and playlists all just a tap away on your dash. Start your engine, hit play, and drive happy. Free with iHeartRadio on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios with over 50 Metro Detroit locations and just $15 a month. If you start a relationship being the other woman, you will never be the only woman. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 9:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
It's one of my favorite text messages that we got, and it's from a 586 number. So it's in the area number. It says, "Are you kidding me? 8th grade grad. You never asked him how many other ones he made. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. A-hole is the host. I love that.
Talking about you.
I love. By the way, you know what I love that about? Is that usually we'll get these on our TikTok where somebody will say, that host is a jerk.
Yes.
Or we'll say, the girl sending the flowers to the guy should have explained to him. Like they'll do that. And
The
you're
girl.
Like, and then you'll.
The lady is
the lady.
my favorite.
The lady. And I get, and this is something interesting because I know not everybody will listen to this radio show and understand who we are, but it makes me go, because you may not be in the area here, but it makes me go, oh, okay, then we need to explain. My name is Mojo. I'm Mojo here, in Detroit, Grand Rapids, and Toledo. What is your name over here?
My name is Shannon. I am the lady.
The lady? What about?
I'm Kev, and for some commenters, I'm the DEI hire. We talk about commenters and what they say.
Are you black?
Hey, man, that's
what?
That's what they say in the comments, bro.
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
Y'all ain't seen that in the comments?
I have.
Yeah,
He thinks he's black.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
You trying to come for your boy.
Oh my God, a real black man.
Telling you.
All right. What about you in the other room there? Anybody in the other room want to introduce themselves?
I'm Lydia, and I post that I just left Mass, even though listeners say that I can't do that because we have Pride on our page.
Wait,
Oh
somebody.
my God. Stop
All
it.
right, let's not go and attack all of you guys now. Attack the people that attack us. I was just throwing this out there. I think it's interesting. Call this 586 because I want to know who they are. Because I'd like to know. I thought that was interesting.
Hi, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Bianca, Channel 955. What's going on?
By the way, we're also on SNX and KISS too. You can't just throw out Channel 955.
104.5 SNX,
And
92.5 KISS. Hey.
there you go. Nice job.
And the iHeartRadio app.
There you go. Look at that. And do people attack you for something? Has anybody attacked you for anything?
I just get hated on for going on TikTok Live sometimes.
Do you?
That's about it. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And not knowing that turtles aren't from the ocean.
Okay, that was really funny.
And Zach cannot be heard on a mic because his mic doesn't attack. But Zach, you passed mine.
I'm actually here.
Oh, are you? You're in the room with those girls?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, hi.
I'm just hanging out.
Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Zach, and I'm the slow one of the group.
What is?
By the way,
No, you are not.
if Kev's a DEI hire and you're the slow one of the group, what kind of? No, don't even get into it. We'll get in trouble. Zach, you are not slow. Maybe foot race compared to everybody else but me. But,
Listen, I know my role. It's okay.
Yeah.
Zach's not slow.
No.
No, I'm not the fastest.
No. Zach is good. Zach is really good.
They didn't answer me, but also I couldn't really use phones too. So
What happened to the phones?
well, I can't use them because we have mics going in here.
Oh, here, I got it. I'll dial it up. I'm going to dial the person up here. So we got here we go. We're going to dial this person up.
Your call has been forwarded to an
now they're
automated
bumping.
voice messaging
Bumping.
system.
Here, let me introduce myself.
David Small.
Okay.
Oh,
you got his name on
Is not available.
I'm going to leave him a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Smalls. It's me, Mojo, the host of the show that didn't ask the question of that guy. I'll call him back and I'll ask him off the air and find out if he went to any of those other graduations. But I appreciate you listening to Mojo in the Morning on Channel 955, 104.5 SNX, 92.5 KISS FM, and the iHeartRadio app. All right. Got that accomplished for today. Kevin did a very nice thing after the funeral yesterday, after his uncle's funeral. They were all getting together and hanging out. Kevin actually bought something. He bought ice cream for everybody. The ice cream man came by.
Listen, I was about to leave. Josiah and I are going out to the car. Some of my cousins were coming out to the car also. And obviously, you just don't get in the car and leave. You stand in the driveway and you talk for another 10 minutes. So as we were chatting, I looked to my left and I see an ice cream truck. Bro, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It's the first ice cream truck I probably have seen in years.
Oh, really?
years. I ain't seen the only time I see ice cream truck, honestly, is in my grandma's hood if we not on the ice cream truck ourselves passing it out.
Yeah.
So I see the ice cream truck, I'm like, oh man, this is nostalgic. They coming down the street. I tell my man, hold on. Come to the thing, feeling like a baller. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what y'all want? Everybody get something. Come here, Joe. Come here, Leno. Start asking the whole group. Go inside, see your grandma and my mama want something too. So I have a 4-year-old cousin, Wayne. I'm like, Wayne, what you want? He point to the Sonic. He like the Sonic.
With the gumballs as the ice.
Hey, $4.
I'm telling you, it's not like it's not 75 cents like it used to be.
Inflation. Yes. Cream market. So he get his little Sonic. Boom. Pay the guy. He had Cash App, luckily, upgraded. Cash App thing. Wayne's mom, who's my cousin, comes up to the register, comes up to the window. He's like, excuse me, sir. Can we have another one? The guy's like, what's going on? She's like, the ice cream is falling off the stick. It's about to fall. He looking like, what you want me to do? She like, it's falling off the stick. So he gives her a spoon. I'm like, okay. Literally, as she turns, after giving Wayne the ice cream, it falls out of his hand onto the ground. Boom, ruined.
No.
One of my cousins was like, that's well on that. It's a wrap. She's like, no, sir, it just fell. I just told you. Anyway, the guy ends up giving her another ice cream of equal value. I guess he didn't have any more Sonic, so he gave a Looney Tune.
Okay.
But then the conversation happened between my cousin and Elena. Should the guy have been responsible for giving her another ice cream, or is it her fault at that time?
Interesting.
Because her son dropped it on the floor.
So when the kid drops his ice cream, should the ice cream man give him another ice cream?
Is it
the kid's fault?
Yeah.
Because it was already about to fall off when she opened the package. So it's not like it was a perfect ice cream and he was clumsy and dropped it, and that would be 100% his fault.
So I said that.
The kid got a defective Sonic.
Yes.
Like, if your freezer not frozen enough and it's liquidy, is that my fault? Yeah. Now, my other cousin said it doesn't matter because you had it in your possession. If you knew that it wasn't on the stick, then you could have held it a certain way, kept it in a wrapper. He gave you a spoon. You could have scooped it out.
No, you got a defective item, and I think the ice cream man did the right thing by giving her another one.
I've been at Dairy Queen when this happens and a kid drops the ice cream, and it's usually a bunch of teenage kids that work at the Dairy Queen by me. They've given them new cones, like where the kid has
it cost them 8 cents.
I mean, it's probably good business for them to do it. Although these ice cream guys kind of seem like they're a little shady, I feel like.
Have you ever dropped something out of the liquor store or outside of Kroger or something?
Would they give you a new thing?
Hello? That didn't happen one time. I walked out of the liquor store and a guy dropped, I think he had Amsterdam. He had like one of those gallons or something like that. And he dropped it and the guy he made him buy it again.
Yeah, well, in that case, that's your fumble.
So last weekend, we were at Grand Castor, great Mexican place, if you're looking for Mexican. And I had a margarita sitting in front of me. And I went to turn to talk to, actually, I was sitting right next to Wes's ex-wife, and I spilled the entire dang thing. And I had only taken one sip. It was 100% my fault. And the waitress came over and was like, I'm going to bring you a new one. It's okay. And I thought that was really nice because she didn't need to do that.
I think
it was my dumb fault.
I think that like restaurants and stuff where they can just pour another one, that's good. But if you're the guy that drops like a bottle of Buffalo Trace out in front of a party store, that party store shouldn't have to eat that bottle of booze unless their bag broke. Like if you did it on your own, if you fumbled it on your own, like sometimes I'll go and I'll buy liquor at a party store and they'll throw it in like one of those cardboard boxes that they have. That's like a box that they usually stock the shelf with.
Oh, you buying a lot of liquor.
Well, I'll buy like a few things. Yeah.
But there ain't no one bottle type of thing.
If that box breaks, you put it in the box. I didn't put it in the box. By the way, why does the ice cream man's truck have that obnoxious, creepy hello?
That's our first AI.
Is that what it is?
It's gotta be. That's my first Siri.
You ever see that when it goes, hello? And they have that? It scares the crap out of the kids.
Why does that noise going through the neighborhood? It's like an instant dopamine hit.
Yes, joy.
Listeners texting in saying that the kid needs more ice cream. Yes, he should get more ice cream. Another one here said, yeah, you got to give more ice cream. Another one here says the ice cream man should give another ice cream to the kid. Liz, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
So my story is that I had a whole gallon of milk bust open in the backseat of my car. And Kroger definitely honored it and fixed it and gave me a new one.
That's great. We love Kroger.
Nice. They're great. Did they also give you a coupon for a Jack's car wash so that you can get that sour smell out of your car?
No.
That would be over the top, but that would be amazing customer service if they did that.
Get you some Fabuloso.
But you could give me a new truck.
You know what? You might have a chance to win here in just 1 second. What a segue. That's an amazing segue there.
I mean, I kind of give her credit.
Hello.
Oh, gosh. Listen to this one. 267 says, you should be arrested for dropping Buffalo Trace. Boy, it's hard to come by, too. It's a hard one to do. I should ask, let me ask my buddy, Louie, what he would do in that case.
By the way, to the Sonic, I have to ask this because I think the ice cream companies are getting so lazy. It was one eyeball up here and one gumball eyeball down here.
Probably. I didn't even
mean?
look at it. It definitely was like that.
You're like,
No, I think the ice cream guys, buy it from like a dollar store, and they're bad ones.
For real. They're hysterical.
Yeah.
Mojo.
Hey, Louie, how you doing?
What's up, brother?
This is my buddy Louie from the Brass Mug, which is over in.
Hi, Louie.
What are you guys in, Livonia? Is that where you're at?
Livonia, yes.
Louie, question. Oh, where are you at?
I'm at my son's graduation.
Oh my God! Hang up the phone.
You're picking up. You can't. Why are you picking up your phone at your son's graduation?
You're my brother. Anytime I'll pick up your phone.
Wait, shout out your son for his graduation.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
What's your son's name and what school?
Ellie. Walnut Lake Creek.
Oh my God. Okay, then go to your son's graduation, but real quick. If a customer dropped a bottle of Buffalo Trace in your parking lot on accident, would you give him a new bottle or is he spit out of luck?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll give him a new bottle.
Okay, so you give him a new bottle. This is Louie, by the way, from a Brass Mug.
Dude, I literally hear Pomp and Circumstance going.
Hey, Louie, scream out really loud. Mojo. No, don't do that. I love you, brother. Congratulations to you on your son. And this is a good dad that goes to his kid's graduation. Is Andy mine in the store right now?
Yeah, no, what is it?
Who's mine in the store,
Let
Andy?
the poor man go.
Andy, yes.
All right, tell your beautiful wife we said congratulations.
Love you, Tom.
Love you, buddy. Bye-bye.
Brother, bye.
He picked up the phone at his kid's graduation. Unbelievable. Is that like, first off, I want to tell you something. Louie's getting the job that we have to offer here. If anybody's that dedicated, this guy deserves a worker.
Cheat and you'll get caught. Is the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
Pomp and Circumstances going on in the background. You want to win a car? You want to win a car? This is your chance. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548. $50 cash card. Win a brand new Chevy Trax from Gordon Chevrolet. 95th caller. War of the Roses coming up.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
What's up in this dirty, Shannon?
So everybody's talking about what happened yesterday in the Justin Baldoni-Blake Lively saga. A piece of that legal battle between the It Ends With Us co-stars took another turn, actually in Blake's favor. A New York judge dismissing Justin's $400 million countersuit against Blake, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist. He, being Justin, had accused them of defamation and extortion, but a judge said, "No, I don't really think this is legit." The judge also dismissed Justin's related $250 million defamation case against the New York Times, ruling that the newspaper didn't demonstrate actual malice by simply reporting on Blake's accusations against Justin. In a statement last night, Blake's lawyers called that ruling a total victory for their side. Now, the trial over her piece of the lawsuit is still scheduled to take place in March. Both Blake and Justin set to testify and take the stand. And I played this for you earlier. This is, I think, the only time that Blake has really publicly ever talked about this lawsuit. This is from Seth Meyers' Late Night Show.
What I can say without going too into it is that this year has been full of the highest highs and the lowest lows of my life. And I see so many women around afraid to speak, especially right now, afraid to share their experiences. And fear is by design. It's what keeps us silent. But I also acknowledge that many people don't have the opportunity to speak. So I do feel fortunate that I've been able to. And it's the women who have had the ability to use their voice that's kept me strong and you know, helped me in my belief and my fight for the world to be safer for women and girls. It's a pretty simple thing, but you know, nothing. Thank you.
She was spotted at a Chanel event last night, all smiles after that victory. Jamie Foxx, really emotional yesterday evening at the 2025 BET Awards, breaking down while accepting the Ultimate Icon Award and recalling his near-death experience from 2023.
I don't know why I went through what I went through, but I know my second chance I'm not going to turn down. I'm not going to turn down. I have so much love to give. I told him, I said, man, bro, just give me one more crack at this. And I promise, I said, whatever reason you put this on me, I promise I'm gonna do right.
Snoop Dogg accepting the Ultimate Icon Award yesterday.
Being an icon, it ain't about fame, it's about legacy. It's about what you build, what you leave behind, and who you lift up along.
SZA, what?
I thought they gave it to Mariah. Like, what
They
award?
gave out 4 awards.
Yeah, I was going to say there were 4 big awards.
Kirk Franklin, Snoop, Mariah, and then as you just heard, Jamie Foxx. It's 25 years of the BET Awards, so they had to do it big.
Yeah, SZA, Chris Brown, Kendrick, Doechii, Angel Reese, Jalen Hurts, Cynthia Erivo, all taking home trophies.
How did they have the BET Awards? Weren't they in L.A.? They haven't.
They were in LA.
Was there protesters out and stuff, or
they made mention of some of it taking place outside.
Yeah, Doechii actually talked about it in her acceptance speech.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And lastly, speaking of the state of California suing President Trump, claiming he illegally federalized the California National Guard during these protests that are going down in the LA area without Governor Gavin Newsom's permission. This is the chief of the LAPD.
We will go after that very aggressively, go after the all available video, analyze that video, and hold whoever we can accountable for the variety of different types of crimes that
Obviously,
have been
he's
committed.
saying protesters beware. And yesterday, I kept seeing video of cars being set on fire, rocks being thrown over overpasses onto police vehicles.
The
below.
guy that he was talking about, the one guy he was talking about, was the guy that was throwing the boulders at.
There were a lot of people.
The cops, but I guess they caught. They say that if they caught him, that but he wasn't at his house when they went to his house. It's interesting. I was watching news last night, and Erin Burnett on CNN was doing her thing, and they arrested a guy with a hood all over him that was doing it, that was throwing something at the cops. And then I saw a news reporter that got hit by one of the cops' flashbangs that happened live on television. Or I think I even want to see hear the audio.
While you're looking for that play, this is not only happening in LA. This is happening in several major cities, including New York City. This was the scene outside of Trump Tower yesterday afternoon.
This is the New York City Police Department. You are occupying these premises unlawfully and without permission. I am ordering you to leave these premises.
That's New York?
Yeah.
Wow. These are going on all over the place. I have not heard if there's any in Detroit yet. Here.
Horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA.
The woman got hit right there. The reporter got hit.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, for everything you missed today, check out the podcast. Search Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio app.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Wow. And it was a rubber bullet that she was hit by. Kim.
Yes.
Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas. You're a winner. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Could you use a car or $20,000 cash?
I need a car so bad.
We got to get you a car, a brand new one from our friend Mike Porter at Gordon Chevrolet.
Yes, yes.
All right, here's the deal. You got a $50 gas card, courtesy of Green Flame Tequila, so you can go fuel up at Kroger. You're now qualified. We will see you at the grand finale of this. That's probably about, I don't know, like a month or so away, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Congratulations.
Thank
Actually,
you.
it's a couple months away. We're going to do it at end of July. So end of July, you got a summer full of this. So hold on the line.
Okay, thank you so much.
Don't go anywhere.
Cheat and you'll get caught. It's the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning. Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the mornings. Motor City traffic.
9:43, 61 outside, sunshine, and a high of 74 today. 94 eastbound before Baker Road. You still have an accident blocking the right lane. That has traffic backed up from M52. It is slow. 94 eastbound between Cecil and John R. More slow traffic. 94 westbound between Michigan Avenue and US 23. That's your Channel 955 traffic on There's in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. What will you find at Macy's Backstage? How about essential warm weather styles, just $30 and under, like dresses, shoes and bags, men's, and even kids' looks. Find the latest trends, new arrivals, and great prices at a Macy's Backstage store near you.
Hey, let me talk about Lucido Fine Jewelry because Father's Day is this weekend. And you know what? Moms get everything. I mean, obviously they gave birth to the baby, but if it wasn't for the guy, they wouldn't have the opportunity, right, Kevin?
Facts.
So let's get them something nice at Lucido. Lucido Fine Jewelry will take care of you. That's where Chelsea and the boys have gotten me so many gifts over the years, and I hope this year they get me another one. Lucido has locations in Rochester, Birmingham, and their flagship store where the best-looking brother, Joe, is in Sterling Heights. Go check out LucidoJewelry.com. Wish Vince and Joe and all the great dads a happy Father's Day from Mojo in the Morning.
This September, our iHeartRadio Music Festival
Presented by Capital One.
is coming back to Las Vegas, and you can win your way to be there.
For a weekend full of superstar performances. Streaming live only on Hulu.
Starring
Tate McRae. Ed Sheeran. Lil Wayne.
Jelly Roll, Maroon 5,
Mariah Carey. Glorilla.
and more. 15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage, and once-in-a-lifetime artist moments you'll have to see to believe.
Tickets go on sale June 13th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific through AXS.com. But starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Capital One cardholders get first access to tickets and other exclusive offers for 48 hours only, or while pre-sale tickets last. Visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for more pre-sale details. What's in your wallet?
Keep listening for the next chance to win your way to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
Thinking about buying or selling a home, but worried it's going to take all the fun out of summer? Don't sweat it. RE/MAX agents are voted the #1 most trusted real estate agents in the U.S. and have the knowledge and expertise to help you find your dream home or sell your current home so you can focus on sunshine and not the stress. Whether you're making a move or finding your forever home, trust RE/MAX to get the job done. Visit RE/MAX.com to search for homes or an agent near you. RE/MAX voted the #1 most trusted real estate agency brand by American shoppers based on the 2024 BrandSpark American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
Camping is such an adventure. I love how there's a surprise around every corner. Except when I'm surprised with a sudden allergy attack. Luckily, I've got Claritin D to attack back. And I didn't even need a prescription for this.
Get fast, powerful relief from your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. It's so fast, it starts working in as little as 30 minutes.
Now, I can enjoy sleeping under the stars instead of sneezing under them.
Claritin clears. Use as directed.
The Michigan Lottery has 4 new instant tickets called Electric Games, and they're a surge of fun, but there are some misconceptions.
Can I use my Electric Games tickets to charge my phone?
No, but there are electrifying top prizes up to $4 million.
Will playing Electric Games affect my power bill?
No, but with the multiplier and bonuses, they're wired for winning.
Do the tickets come with batteries?
Again, no, but there are $212 million in prizes. The new Electric Games from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price, and then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bills doubled? With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts. Plus, with Boost, you're on America's newest 5G network. Head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Detroit. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
At Randazzo, get a whole home electrical inspection for just $99. Call 586-209-4483 or visit callrandazzo.com today.
Go with the name you know, Randazzo, Randazzo.
California Closets just custom designed Chloe's home office / guest room. Now she has a spacious desk with built-in charging for devices. Sleek wood cabinets conceal a queen-size Murphy bed for guests, and drawers deep enough to hide clean sheets and a printer. Now her spare room is perfect for workdays and weekend visits. California Closets makes space for what belongs. We did it for Chloe, and we can do it for you. Schedule your free design consultation now at 800-CAL-CLOSETS or californiaclosets.com.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out?
It's Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people and pets. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Weeds die by the next day. Find Spruce wherever weed killers are sold.
This Father's Day, help Dad be all he can be with a gift from the Home Depot, because he's not just Dad, he's the handyman of the house, the plumber in a pinch, and the emergency mechanic. Upgrade his gear this Father's Day with the Husky Mechanics 270-piece tool set from the Home Depot. Now on special buy for $119, a $695 value. For every kind of dad, find the perfect gift this Father's Day at the Home Depot.
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign-up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets, unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
More Mojo in seconds.
So, giftoflifesurrogacy.com. Maybe you have not even thought about this possibility if you are struggling to get pregnant, but surrogacy is now legal in the state of Michigan. And you've heard me talking about IVF Michigan for well over a decade now. Well, their sister business is Gift of Life Surrogacy. So if you are having some trouble getting pregnant, maybe it's something that you want to explore. And you can find so much information at giftoflifesurrogacy.com. That's for potential parents. But this is also for you listening right now if maybe you're thinking about becoming a surrogate. Not only is it an incredible way to bless a family, to bless a couple with that family that they've always wanted, it's also a great way to make some extra money, upwards of $75,000. So giftoflifesurrogacy.com is where you need to go. That's giftoflifesurrogacy.com.
This report is sponsored by 5-Year Law. All we do is win.
Partly sunny and a high of 73 today. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine and temps up in the mid-80s.
5-Year Law knows what it takes to win. Teamwork, hard work, grit, and sacrifice. We're a homegrown firm with a national reputation for winning. 5-Year Law. All we do is win.
All we do is win.
Hazy and smelly outside? Sounds like the inside of Mojo's head, too.
This is Mojo in the morning.
That's funny. All right. It is time now for War of the Roses. If you think you're being cheated on, text cheater to 95500.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the morning.
Kate thinks that her boyfriend is cheating, and it's because of something you saw on his phone, or where did you see it?
Yeah, on his phone.
And what was it that you saw?
An OnlyFans page.
So just he's on OnlyFans? Because is something that I think that seems so common with guys that are your boyfriend's age.
No, it was my best friend's OnlyFans. My best friend has an OnlyFans.
Probably not the greatest thing to have. What does she do on her OnlyFans?
I don't know. I've never really gone through it. I feel like that's not my business. It's not cute.
Is it hardcore stuff, though?
It's not cute.
It's like, I mean, I think if you like pay more, you get the more hardcore stuff. But like the regular stuff is just like what you'd expect, like booty pictures or whatever, like bikini stuff.
So can you tell, is he corresponding with her or he just looking at her stuff?
I didn't go that far in. I just saw that he had her OnlyFans on his phone. I kind of lost heart. I'm not going to lie.
How are they when they're together?
Standoffish. I don't think he really talks to her much, which just makes it seem more like sus to me. I'm like, it would almost be less weird if I thought you all got along, but like the fact that he can't hardly look her in the eye in person.
Which,
yeah,
this could be an innocent situation, or this could be something big. You want us to try and see where he'll send a dozen free roses and see if he's cheating on you.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm scared, but yeah, I want to know.
What's your friend's name, by the way?
Jessica.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do War of the Roses. We're going to call him up to see where he'll send them. We want the roses to go to Kate. Can you mute your phone?
Yeah.
We're calling him up.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Jeremy.
This is Jeremy. Who's calling?
Hi, Jeremy. My name is Nicole. I'm calling you from a new online floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. Do you have like a minute to answer some survey questions in exchange for a dozen long-stemmed red roses? It'll be really quick.
Yeah, sure. That's just weird. I don't know how you guys got my number, but sure. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Jeremy?
No.
Okay. Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
No.
Okay. And that's it. As a thank you for participating in that survey, again, our company name is rosesbloom.com, and I'm now authorized to provide you with that dozen long-stemmed red roses. So I just need to get a first and a last name of who you'd like the flowers to go to this afternoon.
You could just send them to me, Jeremy.
Okay. You don't have like a girlfriend, wife, sister, friend, mom?
No. You can just send them to me. Send them to my house.
We don't actually send them to your house, but I could send you the text coupon to redeem them later if you'd like to do that, like for a special occasion or something. Is there a female in your life that you that you'd like to send some flowers to? It's free flowers. It's a pretty good deal.
No, just send them to me.
Okay. Jeremy, I have to let you know really quickly that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes before we go any further. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Jeremy, I'm going to jump on real quick just to wrap this up, and we'll get your information, your number, and send you the flowers so that you get them. But I do need to let you know one last thing, okay?
Sure.
Jeremy, this is the Mojo in the Morning radio show. And your girlfriend, Kate, is on the phone with us. And we were kind of hoping that you were going to send those flowers to her. And that's why we kept asking you, is there a girl or is there somebody? Is there anybody that you would like to send them to? And we're doing a thing called the War of the Roses.
I kind of wondered if it was that.
Okay, well, it is. And Kate, are you there?
Yeah.
Jeremy, Kate told us that she was worried because she noticed that you are on her friend's OnlyFans page.
Okay.
And she was worried that there was something more than you just being one of her fans. She was worried that there was something going on between the two of you guys.
And that's my problem?
No, it's not your problem, but I think that she was just wondering if you liked her more than just from her OnlyFans page. Have you ever had any kind of contact with her other than following her page? And
No, that's ridiculous. No.
Okay, have you?
But you look at her page, right?
I might have looked at her page. Yeah, it's not.
Do you ever purchase
Nothing more than
anything?
that.
Do you ever pay anything?
No, I never paid for anything.
Kate,
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything here, but I just wanted to get your thoughts.
I don't even know. It's just so, the nonchalantness, I think, is pissing me off. And also, you didn't send the roses to me, so I'm not sure how I feel right now.
Okay. I mean, listen, there's a lot of times where we call people and they don't send the roses to their wife or girlfriend. You probably just never hear them on the air because we don't play them. But
That's
honestly,
actually a really good question, though, Jeremy. Why didn't you just send them right to Kate? Why did you keep telling me to send them to your house?
Because I was going to give them to her.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you guys hang on for 1 second and we'll get those flowers off, okay?
Okay.
This is the home of
War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live.
All right. So what happens in this case is obviously we'll send the flowers to him and he can do whatever he wants with those things, but this is going to make for an interesting relationship. Comments on this? Thoughts on the idea that he's on her best friend's OnlyFans page? Jennifer, you wanted to make a comment on that? What's up?
I do. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm like riding my bike back from the gym right now. No, I think that she needs to talk to her friend because why didn't her friend tell her that her man was on there?
Well, I don't.
Would the friend know?
I don't know how
If he wasn't
it would work.
corresponding and just looking?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. So do you? I don't know. Do they
Call
know?
us if you're an OnlyFans. If you're an OnlyFans
Loyalty member.
No.
Content creator.
Content creator. Yeah, I guess
I
that's.
thought you meant like the subscribers.
That would be the end of a friendship because it
Yeah.
seems like she's more loyal to the money than she is her friend to let her know. So.
I'd love to know. I know not everybody's on OnlyFans, but I'd love to know if anybody's ever caught their significant other cheating with a friend of theirs through social media or through them following or liking or in this case OnlyFans. We're going to find out the answer to that, Jennifer, and enjoy your bike ride. Be careful, okay? All right. Mojo in the morning, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. George, what are your thoughts?
I believed him before he even said it, Mojo. Like, as soon as he said send it to my house twice, I'm like, oh, he's just going to give it to his girl. And then when he told you guys that, I was like, yeah, I knew it.
Mm-hmm. What about him, though?
Innocent. I mean, just OnlyFans, you can look at OnlyFans and not be a cheater.
Yeah. What do you think? You don't think that there's anything to the fact that he's like on OnlyFans and he's actually specifically following his girlfriend's friend or one of her best friends?
He might be attracted to her, but he's not doing no action to it. But it's like going on free porn. It's okay to glance at it. And as long as you ain't doing nothing physical.
You can't
That's
look
my
at your
opinion, Mojo.
girlfriend, though.
George, what about this? Is there a difference between following your girlfriend's friends Instagram or Facebook or TikTok and following their OnlyFans? Because OnlyFans to me seems dirty.
I think it's the same thing, Mojo. In my opinion, I think it's the same thing as
no way.
Come on,
bro.
All right, now
100%.
I was with you all along until you just answered with that.
It's different.
There's something to it.
It's different. Come on now. It's not the same.
He wasn't paying for nothing. He said he wasn't paying for no extra stuff.
But if she's putting pictures up there, which by the way,
on Instagram, half the women are naked, Mojo.
we just got verification that her site is not just bunch of pictures of her just doing nothing.
You see something.
Lydia says there's some fun stuff on that site. That's obviously sexual. What's going on, Mike? Hi, War of the Roses.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
I'm doing okay, buddy. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is he didn't say a name because he didn't know what one was calling in.
You know what? You may be the winner on The Price is Right. Yeah.
101 right there.
Yep. I agree with you.
I didn't even think about that. But he got so defensive.
Yeah. Yeah, he would.
That too is always like your senses go up.
Mike, you on OnlyFans?
No.
I want to explore, but I'm afraid it will be in my browser forever, and it will be one of those things where I'm watching a show with Chelsea on the couch, and it randomly comes up on my computer, and I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm not exploring that one. Elena, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hi, first time, long time.
Hey.
Elena's on the phone.
Good morning.
So I had a friend who was in a relationship, and the guy was really bad. But he was taking pictures off of not only all girls he knew in high school, either Instagram pictures or two of them were on OnlyFans and content, and put them on a different porn site. And we had found it because a friend that he was taking pictures from was one of the friends that was on this porn site, and she had found it anonymously and was like, "What's going on?" And we didn't know who it was, and then they're all high school friends, so everybody knows everybody.
So what? Anything to the story that turned in to be crazy?
Oh, it was crazy. So she was a photographer. He took photos off of her photography pictures and was off to them.
Oh, geez. Oh, my God. You can't do that.
Oh, no. He was going to Asian massage parlors.
Stop
and
it.
getting happy ending massages.
Yeah.
My friend, my fiance, now we just got engaged, was best friends with him, and they ended up losing their friendship over it, and
wow.
It was.
What would you do? And please, I had to make sure that word doesn't get said. But what would you do if you found out that your significant other was using your friends' pictures to get excited and pleasuring themselves?
I mean, I just want to go to that high school reunion.
No, that'd be crazy. No, honestly, answer that question.
That's
like, what would you
do? That.
Like, what would you do?
I would be devastated.
With that?
You can't do
that. Yeah, I would be.
It's not illegal. It's frowned upon, like masturbating on an airplane.
Yeah, that'd be kind of nutty.
And the craziest thing is, I feel like you'd have to break
nutty.
up.
That'd be kind of nutty.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, birthday boy.
Nobody gets that. I just caught it myself.
I think you have to break up with that person because I don't think that they'll ever be able to not look at your friend as something sexual.
Yeah.
You'd never be able to have, in my case, girls over at my house.
You can't leave them alone.
No way.
There's no way in hell.
Tracy, what's up?
There is no way in hell that I would have let my man be on my best friend's OnlyFans. You wouldn't let your significant other see your best friend naked in real life, so why would you allow that on OnlyFans? Yeah. Like, that's crossing a huge line. My man wouldn't even have OnlyFans being in a relationship. That, to me, is wrong.
I wonder what it would be like to be friends with a professional porn star. You know what I mean? Because their stuff is all out there.
I feel like I would say to Wes, all right, I'm so curious. Let's
watch together.
Let's look
at your best friend.
At OnlyFans.
No.
If my best friend was on OnlyFans, I would be curious enough to see.
For real?
Yeah.
Nope.
Look at it. If you look at it together, it's not cheating.
What? That's what they say.
Just make sure you're the one controlling.
Female, then it's
not to turn myself on. I just know there would be a curiosity factor there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see none of my friends if they on OnlyFans, bro. I don't want to see you naked.
If there was a curiosity, I would watch it
I've seen all my friends naked.
My girlfriend's page myself.
Girls are weird.
So you wouldn't watch it with your significant other then, huh, Tracy?
No, if I was that curious, which I wouldn't be to see my best friend naked. I mean, we're all females. It's all kind of the same, just like once you've seen a guy's whatever, they're all the same.
That's the beginning of a threesome.
Well, in the same perspective, I would not want to see my friend naked. There's no way.
See, I wouldn't want to watch my friend in a porn by any means. But like, if she had an OnlyFans and was banking on it, I am just being very honest. I would be very curious. I would want to see what.
So if you sat down with your significant other and watched your best friend be naked, you could not blame him for being attracted to her.
And I take that part
Yeah.
back.
You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
look myself.
Bruh.
Wes would not be a
Yeah,
part
you
of
can't
it.
do that.
Hold on, listen to this
Yeah.
one. Allie found her boyfriend on your cousin's OnlyFans.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. And it spread to my whole family. So my boyfriend got a group chat with all his friends, like most guys do. And he's going through it, and he's like, hey, you know, your cousin's a porn star. And I'm like, no, she's not. Like, she was off away at college going to get her nursing degree, claiming she was paying for it out of pocket. Well, she was on OnlyFans, and it got sent to my friend's group chat by his best friend because we had a graduation party a couple weeks before, and she was there. And they all kept telling her, like, you look so familiar. Did you go to our high school? And she was very, like, shutting it down. Like, no, I don't know. I'm sorry. And walked away from them. And then the next day, his friend went searching for her, found her on OnlyFans and on a couple porn sites. And we found out she had actually been living, like, a double life and was a porn star.
Wow. Man.
Yeah.
So, I know.
And I did watch the video. I had to watch it. I had to see what she was doing.
Yeah.
Was she good?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
You know what? She wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that
She wasn't
bad?
that bad.
Give her
For money.
That's good.
Hold on. Initial T wants to be voices, guys. We got a good one here. What's up, Initial T?
Yes, I cannot let anyone know that. Sorry, I didn't think you were talking to me.
I'm sorry. I can't understand a word you're saying. Are you talking to me or talking to somebody else?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
So I had a friend who was engaged at the time. They were about to get married. And her bridesmaid had an OnlyFans. And the fiance was subscribed and paying for her OnlyFans.
Wait.
Of
hold
one
on.
of the bridesmaids.
So your friend, just because your voices, guys, are sometimes screws it up where people can't hear very closely. You got to be really articulate speaking. Your friend was getting married, and the groom, your friend's soon-to-be husband, was subscribing to one of the bridesmaids' OnlyFans pages.
Yes, and she found out about it.
And did she still marry the guy?
She still married the guy.
Wow. Wow, that had to be an interesting wedding. Did she make sure that bridesmaid didn't stand up in the wedding? Or
No, she was still in the wedding.
Oh.
Wow. So
I would not let her out of my son.
did
No, I wouldn't.
did she know how much activity he had on there? Like, he didn't pay for anything, right?
Oh, no, he was paying for it.
He was
paying for it.
he was
Bro,
paying
that's
for her to do stuff.
crazy.
That's crazy. And are they still married today?
As of today.
As of today, do you think that there's anything between him and the bridesmaid, or the bridesmaid's just a professional OnlyFans person?
I don't know, but even before then, like years prior to that, he had accusations of other things. So
Yeah. Wow, that's
I mean,
crazy.
Any better, but I don't see it.
That is crazy. That's a crazy story. I don't know if I'm allowing him to marry me or her to be in the wedding. I think that would be the whole time he'd be during the vows thinking of the bridesmaid,
Right,
possibly.
for sure.
Ivan, last comment from you, Ivan, and make it kind of quick because of we got to move on. Ivan's making it so quick he didn't say it. No, there he is. I didn't pick him up. Oh, there you go. Ivan, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. He can look at the page as long as he ain't touching or he ain't trying to get her or nothing like that. Look away. That's just like looking at porn. Men who date women,
but it's somebody that's
who's in a
very close
relationship
to
look
you.
at porn all the time.
It's somebody
the
that
same
you
thing.
know. It's not the same thing. Porn is strangers. This is somebody you know, and in this case, who is very, very close to his inner circle.
Then if somebody, she knows, he knows, but the thing is, the one he looking at that got the friends, the only fans page, she know who he is.
Yeah.
So all she had to do is cut him off, and she didn't do that. That's the question. That's what the girl should be asking her friend. Why you know my boyfriend looking at you?
Well,
Cut
we
him
don't
off.
know if she knows.
Yeah,
That would be
she
a
might
good
have a
point,
lot of people.
She should know. She's supposed to know.
Well, Ivan, she could have a lot of. She has a lot of subscribers. How do you know all that stuff? But Ivan, you make some sense. Thank you for the call. Appreciate you. Bye. Take care.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
The home of the second date update. Throwback Throwdown. More of the roses. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Hey, I'm sorry. I got to turn your mic on. Go ahead. Say it.
Just telling the folks about Total Wireless, the wireless provider that is always in their corner. You see, Total Wireless has unlimited phone plans starting at $25 a month per line when you get 4 lines. But the best part, Total Wireless runs on the #1 network here in Detroit, so you get unlimited data that never slows you down. In all those facts, I don't know what you're waiting for. So stop by your nearest store today. In times of traffic, your data may be temporarily slower. Additional terms apply. Rankings based on Root Metrics, Detroit Root Score Report, first half 2025.
This summer, we're not messing around. Mojo's Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas puts cash in your pocket. Gas in your tank. A car in your driveway. And there's no payment ever. Text to Gordon Chevrolet on Ford Road just west of Merriman in Garden City. Listen to half past the hour every hour to get in on the car. You'll win free gas. Text to Green Flame Tequila. Fuel your flame. Decide you don't need the car? Take $20,000 in cash from Gordon Chevrolet in Garden City and Detroit's #1
Hit music station. Channel 955.
Hi, it's Shannon. If you are going through a divorce and looking for a recommendation, I want to tell you about Goldman & Associates Law Firm. They genuinely care about making sure you're happy and get back on your feet. And if there are kids involved, it is so important to Goldman that the process is easy and as stress-free as possible for the kids.
248-588-3333. 248-588-3333.
Visit ChooseGoldman.com.
Remember life before joint pain? At the Detroit Medical Center, we can help you get back to being you again. When caring for your knees, hips, and shoulders, our orthopedic team of surgeons, providers, and physical therapists is not only recognized for providing you with minimally invasive and advanced treatment options, but for the way we care. Let us help you imagine life without joint pain. Find a doctor at dmc.org/joint pain.
Hey everyone, it's Tanya Lalonde from Summit Place Kia announcing our Credit Approve-a-thon. If you have $500 and you make at least $3,000 per month, our lenders can get you approved. Are you over mileage on your lease or upside down in your loan? We can bust you out, even if you owe up to $9,000 more than your trade is worth. So come see me, Tanya Lalonde, during our Credit Approve-a-thon at Summit Place Kia and SummitPlaceKia.com.
You should be driving a Kia from Summit Place Kia. Summit Place Kia.
Negative equity refinanced, subject to lender approval, expires month end.
Hey, let me talk about my friends at Reynolds Orthodontics. I want to talk about how now it's not just about your kids getting orthodontic care. It's about you, too, with the VIP, very important patient deal that they've got going on. Now through August 29th, get $500 down payment match towards your clear aligner treatment. It's a perfect time to invest in your own smile and your child's. Call Reynolds Orthodontics today. Go to myamazingsmile.com. Ooh, stop. Michigan Auto Law. Hold on one second. myamazingsmile.com. That's myamazingsmile.com. And start your aligner and your orthodontic treatments today.
Michigan Auto Law, the law firm that puts people over everything.
People call Michigan Auto Law when they need help, not just because we win more million-dollar auto settlements than any other firm in Michigan, which we do, but because we put people over everything.
Now at Verizon, we have some big news for your peace of mind. For all our customers, existing and new, we're locking in low prices for 3 years guaranteed on My Plan and My Home. That's future you peace of mind. And everyone can save on a brand new phone on My Plan when you trade in any phone from one of our top brands. That's new phone peace of mind. Because at Verizon, whether you're already a customer or you're just joining us, we got you. Visit Verizon today. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
One thing I absolutely love about Chipotle is I know whenever I walk in, I know I'm going to get a fresh, tasty meal. Hey, it's Jed from The Joe Show, and I had the unique experience of being able to go behind the counter at Chipotle. I was able to make the guac from scratch. I was able to make the fajitas from scratch, and it gave me peace of mind knowing that Chipotle really does use fresh, real ingredients that are absolutely tasty. It's delicious food that's going to have you feel good about eating it. Visit your Chipotle restaurant or order in the Chipotle app or head over to Chipotle.com.
There's a new player in town. Hi, I'm Herman Moore, Lions All-Pro wide receiver, and I'm talking about Eagle Casino and Sports, the real money mobile casino. It's so easy to play. You can go from wager to winner to wallet, just like that.
Sign up now and we'll match your deposit up to $1,500. Or you can get a risk-free bet up to $1,000.
Eagle Casino and Sports. Made in Michigan, made for Michigan.
Must be 21 or older in Michigan to play.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month forever. That's right. No price hikes, no contracts. $25 forever. Visit a Boost Mobile store today. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Attorney Advertisement, Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid active dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
We got to take him now. We can't wait on no ambulance. You see how much blood he losing? Put him in the back of the car. I'll take him to the hospital. He in the back, you driving to the hospital. You praying he don't bleed out. You praying that he make it. You telling him to stay with you. Bro, you okay? Need me to call somebody? Wife, mother, kids? Need me to call the dog? Do you need me to call the dog? I seen the accident. Head-on collision. Wasn't your fault. Swerved in your lane. Bro, I need you to stay with me. Stay with me. Say something. Need you to stay with me. We almost at the hospital. Stay with me. Gotta pull through. The other driver, he ain't make it. Gotta pull through. We almost at the hospital. Any accident. Top dog law.
Shop Meijer and bring more to Father's Day with tasteful gifts that are perfect for the grill. Like a certified Angus beef T-bone steak, now just $9.99 a pound. Locally grown asparagus for $1.87 a pound. Select varieties of Johnsonville brats are $3.99. And don't forget Dad's dessert. Select varieties of Hudsonville ice cream are just $3.79. Make Dad's Day a good deal better at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See Meijer.com for details.
After an accident, there are two types of people. Those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
WKQI Detroit. More Mojo in seconds.
Just a little PSA. You are probably sleeping on the wrong mattress. I know I am. But the hope here is there's a new store in Troy. It's so nice, seriously. It's called Snooze Mattress. They have all of the big brands like Sealy and Tempur-Pedic, but they also have something called Dream Mapping, which custom fits you to the ideal mattress and pillow so you get the best sleep of your life. I just did it on Friday. It's incredible. I mean, I have not been sleeping well. That's about to change. Stop by Snooze Mattress in Troy and finally wake up to better sleep. Remember, if you don't snooze, you lose.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios with over 50 Metro Detroit locations and just $15 a month. This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit Autolaw.com.
That's Autolaw.com.
The subscription fees are out of freaking control. Not Mojo. He's free. Listen to Mojo on our free iHeartRadio app. Listen to the show live every morning on Channel 955, 1045 SNX in West Michigan, or 925 KISS FM in Toledo. And listen to the podcast for free. Free never sounded so good.
Hey, real quick. Where's Angel at? Angel Tedesco is celebrating a birthday today.
Yes, she is.
Where
she
is
might
she?
be in a meeting because she hasn't been responding to my text for the last
She's
hour.
the greatest salesperson in the world. She outselling.
Angel.
I think she's like literally all the way in the back, like one of those
She?
back offices. Should I go hawk her down?
Well,
you got time? Let me know.
Let's wait till after this. We'll do a break,
She's
and
in a
then if she
meeting.
comes out, we'll get her. We'll wish her happy birthday.
All right, for sure.
Angel is Angel's the best. It's her birthday today. It's the trifecta of birthdays. Yesterday was Vince Lucido. Then today is Angel's, and mine. A lot of Geminis. Mine's tomorrow.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday. Our good buddy Christos' birthday.
Christos.
I'm trying to think of who else. There's like a million.
Christos ain't hit me back
There's like a million birthdays.
So what you doing for your birthday,
Zach's
bro?
sister's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday, Andrea.
We love her.
We'll talk about my birthday tomorrow.
I want to talk about it today.
I'm not talking. I don't want to talk about it.
What's the vibes?
What's the vibe?
You
No
feeling
vibes.
good?
No vibes.
Feeling good?
We ain't vibing.
Remember, he doesn't like celebrating his birthday.
I got to figure out what to get you.
No, we're not vibing.
I see.
What was Shannon? I noticed that you did a
I know
thing
what
with.
I'm gonna get you.
What you gonna get me?
Some breath mints, cause God, come across this board.
Shannon actually told me what she was gonna get me, And it was very well thought out. And it's actually, honestly, the thing is interesting. You don't have to even get me a gift because the idea that you were going to do this, I thought it was very interesting.
Call them. Well,
she called my first places I ever worked to see if they had merch.
and they do.
For real?
Well, to be fair, I only called one of the two because if you've ever heard Mojo talk about the plush horse, which for 16 years since I've started on this show, I was convinced was a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's an ice cream parlor, like an old-fashioned ice cream parlor. And actually it is. And I was going to get him a sweatshirt, but they told me they couldn't ship it. It had to be picked up at the store. And obviously I'm not in Palos Park, Illinois.
That's weak.
You would never have, like, you could call Brad Yeager and ask Brad to go pick it up.
I don't know Brad Yeager's number.
You could call Aunt Pat. She could have picked it up.
You said Aunt Pat doesn't leave the house.
She doesn't. Honestly, she wouldn't. She'd be like, oh, Tom.
He's not going to wear it. He's just going to donate it.
Honestly,
which I knew he would just donate it, but I thought it'd be funny.
That's very intentional,
that is very cool.
too.
That was. It was very cool. That was a very very nice thing. I actually, to be quite honest with you, we were just asked the question, Shannon and Kevin and I were talking about Father's Day. What do you want for Father's Day? And I said, if you go listen to the We Don't podcast that Chelsea and I released yesterday, I asked for one thing for my birthday or even for Father's Day. I just want to do a weekend alone with just Chelsea, and I want her to plan it and us just go away somewhere. And you can listen to the podcast and hear her reasonings because she's got very good reasonings, says we are alone all the time because the kids don't live at home. Luke's pretty much the only one home. And she explains why I screwed something up years ago when we did this. But I would like to do that, and I would like to go away.
Why Father's Day for that?
Or not Father's Day, but for my birthday, I want to do it for.
Okay, it makes sense for your birthday.
For Father's Day, I don't like spending time with my kids on Father's Day because here's what ends up happening. Mother's Day is always. I would like a day where I can go do things by myself. Like this is what moms do all the time. Go do things by myself. I'd like to be able to kind of rest and relax because moms always are, dealing with their kids constantly on them and doing all this stuff. And Dad's Day is the dad's got to go take his kid to do an activity. You know what I mean? Like Dad's got to go do something.
Okay.
Take your kid golfing. I don't want to go golfing with my kid.
I feel you.
I want to do what moms do on Mother's Day, but for Dad's Day.
You want to get like pampered. In a guy's way, though.
I don't want to have to deal with my. I have to deal with my kids. I don't want to have to be a dad on Dad's Day. I want to do nothing on Dad's Day.
You and Wes could not be more opposite when it comes to Father's Day.
What does he want to do?
That is the only day of the year he cares about.
Really?
He does not care about any other holiday. He does not care about his birthday. In fact, I sent his two kids, my stepkids, a text last week. I'm like, here we are, the most stressful time of the year. What is our plan? Because to him, being a dad is his biggest accomplishment.
Aww.
And so he feels like that should be celebrated. And
that's what's up. That's dope.
He had a terrible dad. He had a terrible relationship with his dad. His dad has passed, and so he really prides himself on the dad that he is. And so for him, Dad's Day, I'm sweating, trying to think about what to do.
Well, by the
idea.
way, he's a great dad. And I think that's wonderful. If you'd like to take my kids out too, so you can take them out too. But I think that he does a lot with his kids on every day, it seems like. I think he deserves a day to himself. I think he actually deserves.
That's the opposite of what he would want.
See, to me, as a dad, if I go golfing with my kids, I'm going golfing and listening to them fight with each other or be competitive. Like Luke and Joe, all they do is get competitive with each other and then they start calling each other names. Jacob just, kind of goes along for the ride because he is not into it at all. Like he doesn't want to do it. So if I did something like that, whatever. I actually, seeing that this year I can't do anything because of the arm. If I was going to celebrate Father's Day and have it be the ultimate Father's Day, I would probably say I would like to make a baby and be a dad again. So if there's a way that we can.
You still got sperm in you?
No, it's not good, but we'll pretend. But
I'll give you some.
No, I would, or just have a nice meal with my kids. You know what I mean, or something like that.
I think, because I don't know, I don't know if I wanted. It's interesting. I've never thought about it like that. As far as doing something I wanted to do that maybe didn't include my children or whatever. I think. Right now, if you had to ask me, gun in my head right now, I think I want to get all the homies together and we go paintball or something. We do something like.
But they all got to be dads.
Exactly.
Like
all gotta be
it cannot be
dads.
anybody that doesn't have a dad
Facts.
or doesn't have a kid.
Yeah. All the dads got to get together and we got to go do something.
Paintball
Wouldn't you
would be
feel
fun.
guilty not being with your
Nah.
sister side?
I mean, to his point, you see him every day. Like, you talk to him all the time. Like, it'll be all right.
It's enough already. Why is it okay for moms?
I spent all of Mother's Day with my kids.
I understand that, but why is it okay for a mom to say, I just want to have peace and quiet and relax on Mother's Day, and she sounds like an angel.
Because moms are always doing all. I understand there are some very present dads that do a lot, but I do feel like in a lot of cases, like the moms are responsible for all the things. So some rest is very welcomed.
A dad sounds like you sound like a deadbeat dad if you go, I just want to have a day to myself.
Facts. That's blasphemy. You can't say that.
You know what I mean?
You
Like,
can't say that.
Yeah. Like, I'm not a deadbeat dad just because I don't like my kids on one day of the year. My funny thing is, did I ever tell you, Joe? This is no joke. Joe will, if he sends me a gift and it comes through an Amazon package, he bought it the night before.
For sure.
I
He
know
can't
for
do
a
that
fact.
anymore.
Oh, because they
They
don't
ain't
deliver
coming
right away.
next day.
So, but Joe is funny because Joe will be like, he'll be like, did you get it? Did you get it? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Did you get it? Did you get it? And I'm like thinking, oh, he went and bought me something, very cool. Amazon comes and drops off a carton of like golf balls or something like that. And it basically has no note or no card to me. It just says my name on the front of the thing,
If your kids were to buy you something for your birthday or Father's Day, wasn't crazy expensive, but you knew like when you got it, it would mean something to you. Like, what would it be?
A Lamborghini.
I just said it wasn't expensive.
A good deal on a Lamborghini. No. Anything but my dad used to always say, he goes, my dad had an accent. He was like, I don't want any more socks and ties. My dad used to hate, I get socked. And he would not say socks, he would say socks. Socks and ties. And then my dad used to always have with his accent, instead of saying, did you comb your hair? He would say, did you comb your hair? And I'd say, did I do what in my hair? He'd go, comb your hair.
Look, you say something in one of these commercials that gets me laughing every single time.
What's that?
I don't know what the client is, but you say, like, caulking? Bro, every time you say it, I'm like, yeah.
What commercial is that?
Did you cocking around?
What?
It's the DTE.
Yes.
Yes. Make sure you
yes.
cock around your windowsills. That's what I would like for Father's Day. I'd like to cock around my windowsill. What's up, Erica? Hi. How you doing?
Hey guys, I was just calling because Mojo, you made that comment of like, why do moms get to choose that for their day? That's because we're the default parent and we carry most of the load anyway.
You know what? You act like I don't do anything at all. I pay my child support. And listen, I get it. Chelsea did raise the kids. I really did nothing. I'm as far as all the hard work, the heavy lifting. But I think there's a certain point where I think dads should get to have a day. Like, you know what would be a great day? Like what my dad wanted for Father's Day? This is no joke. God rest his soul. My dad used to say, I want you guys to mow the lawn. Like my dad, all he wanted for Father's Day was my brothers and I would have to like do something around the house or fold and match socks. For some reason, my dad was really into doing laundry and doing the lawn and the yard work. And those were the two things that my dad would do. And my dad would like that. So that was kind of like my dad thing. So, Erica, what are you doing for that handsome guy of yours?
We don't really celebrate Father's Day on that day. I celebrate my husband all year round. So he gets his free time. He gets his breakfast in bed, gets his golf outings with his friends.
Wait, why do you not celebrate on Father's Day?
You don't do anything on Father's
Day?
Day?
Well, Father's Day is the commercial holiday. So we don't choose just one day to celebrate our me or my husband.
Do you do the same thing with Mother's Day?
Yep. Same thing for Mother's Day.
Okay, so it's not just that one day. It's
I
every
get
day.
my days throughout the year.
I love, by the way,
pressure's off.
We got a chance to talk to Erica's husband. You made him a fan of the show, huh?
I know he told me. He said I got sucked in. I had to call in that day for the topic. I said, good for you.
He called in. He goes, "Hi, this is 5 at 6:55. Erica's husband," and we're like, "Oh my God,
true, yeah.
We know who you are. The lady that bitches at me like she bitches at you."
No, I don't do that to him. Just to you, Mojo.
Just to me, exactly. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you have to buy Wes a Father's Day gift, even though you don't have any children with him?
So I do buy him some stuff. I kind of I put my head together with Kieran and Sam, and we came up with a few things. But
That's cool.
The answer is yes.
Do you still buy?
But I buy him stuff like just for fun too.
Do you buy Andrew anything at all?
No.
Really?
Because
Do
I'm
you
assuming
get the kids out to go buy something or no?
No, that is up. We've had this discussion that like his wife, their stepmom, will do that.
Really?
With them. Yeah.
Well,
I don't like that.
Do you want me to take the kids out and go get them something?
No,
Why do you not?
I always make sure that
Throw him a little
I always
card or
ask.
something.
We just he does not
He
do
don't
that
get you-
for me.
He wrong for
really?
that too.
No, no.
If he gave it to you, would you give it to him?
Like Wes took Lou and Smith out shopping for me.
Okay, that's cute.
You see what I
that's
mean?
nice. And then she does the same thing.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I'll get him something.
I
I'll get
I
Wes
think-
something too.
I
from
think
his
he's just fine.
No. What's up, Sarah? Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
I just wanted to make a comment and say that I scheduled my husband and my brother to go golfing on Father's Day because for Mother's Day, all I wanted to do was be alone. And I'm like, don't you want to be alone too? And he's like, no, I want to spend time with you. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Oh, with you he does. Oh.
She said annoying. You trying to get him away from you.
Yeah, seriously, we have a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old. And I'm like, get away from me.
Yeah, see,
I sent him away with my brother.
the funny thing is Chelsea would encourage me to be with the boys, not just be with her. Like she wants me to be and spend time with those guys. So.
thing.
And honestly, I will tell you this. Sarah, can I tell you something? And I don't know, how old are your kids?
2 years old and 4 months old.
Okay, so when they get a little older, there's something about like Luke on Friday. So Chelsea was out of town for a family funeral. And so Luke, it was just me and Luke at home. And he literally called me up and goes, hey, what are you doing? And I said, nothing. He goes, why don't we go to dinner tonight? And honestly, there was there was something that got really, really emotional inside of me because he normally, if I say, or Chelsea and I say, hey, do you want to do dinner with us tonight? He's like, I'd rather just stay at home or I got something going else on. Like the fact that he did that and intentionally reached out.
And was proactive. He was the one. He was
Yeah, and it
proactive.
wasn't to get a free meal. I know you probably
And he
think
ain't
it.
get nobody pregnant or nothing.
That's always a plus.
No,
He good, right? Okay, for sure.
Why, you think he was going to drop
I'm
a
just gotta
bomb
look
on
out
me?
for my dog. You know
God,
what
I
I'm
hope
saying?
not.
Hey, Dad,
Hold
we
on
need
a
to go sit
second.
down.
Is that what you would be thinking?
I told my mom and my grandma in the car, boy, I could have did it differently. I just said, grandma, you about to be a grandma. She's like, what? Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's funny. All right. Have a great day, guys. We're out of here for today. We'll see you tomorrow if you missed any portion of the show, including War of the Roses from this morning and the follow-up of that. Go check it out and listen, look at our TikTok later today. Did Angel come back at all? Did we see her?
I just saw her walk by when we were doing that topic.
Is she around? Scream out the window.
This
and
is crazy.
See if they got her. Angel's celebrating her birthday today. We want to wish her happy birthday. Is she around? Angel?
You gotta scream louder, Bianca.
Angel? It's not there.
Well, we love you, Angel.
All right. We love you. Angel, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wish Angel a happy birthday today, okay? Go on social media. Angel Tedesco, friend requester. Wish her a happy birthday.
20 plus years of idiocy and still going in Detroit, Toledo, and West Michigan.
It's Mojo in the morning. In 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's me, Doechii. Doechii. It's my song. My anxiety can't shake it off from me.
Detroit's #1